Does anybody know her name? Does she know I feel the same? Does anybody know her name? How does she feel? Does anybody know her name? Does she know I feel the same? Does anybody know her name? How does she feel? Does anybody know her name? Anybody know? Does she know I feel the same? Does anybody know her name? Anybody know? How does she feel? Does anybody know her name? Does she know I feel the same? Does anybody know her name? How does she feel?
Hey, hi everybody, Damiano here, and welcome to Circuit of the Americas for our Thermaltake Sprint Series Season 25, Round 7 already. We have a fantastic race for you tonight. Looks like the cars are about to go out for qualifying. That was free practice just finishing. And with you tonight in the booth, George Sanakis. Welcome, George.
Hello, Damiano. How are you tonight?
Oh, that's just something being funny in chat, I think, on the YouTube. DQ888. I don't think that's real. I think that's just a bit. I am well. Better than Car 888 getting slandered already even before quali starts.
Ooh, yeah. I'm looking forward to this one because turn one is very, very interesting at the start of the race. But we're in qualifying now. They just need to get themselves all sorted out and hopefully they can make themselves a gap. This track is not easy at all. Track limits play a massive part in this track.
Oh, absolutely. You've got to get your technique down pat and then look for pace or find pace or work on your technique. Always a challenge, that one.
Yeah, this track is definitely, you can't force the track. If you force the track, it just bleeds time. So let's see what happens. We'll get it out there. I mean, obviously the usual suspects are always going to be up the top, but there might be a couple surprises. I know that a couple of the guys have been practicing pretty hard and they've got some reasonably good pace. Let's see what happens.
Yes. I was looking at last season's or the last time we were here, their qualifying time. One of the fastest times I saw was at 2:05.0. So that's the time to beat. Oh, track again is another hot day. We got 28 ambient, 36 track. So, yeah, not going to be super fast times tonight. So, based on what I said and a bit of temperature, I'm estimating probably, if you're getting 206s, very, 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 very low 206s, that'd be a good time. And where's Breno? I don't know. Split red. Wrong split, my friend.
I believe they'll do the 205s in quali, especially if it's a one, within the first couple of laps. And then obviously the tyres are probably going to play a big part on that. Yeah. I do believe they'll get there. Especially Lucas. We know he's always going to be, 0.2, 3 or 4 of a second quicker than anybody else. Let's see what happens. Let's see the best of the rest after that.
Okay. Well, we see all the cars are all bunched up in Sector 3. Let's get ready for a bit of backing up, Formula 1 style. I know it always drives the race directors, and also myself, bloody crazy when people are backing up. Yeah, they started now. All the yellow flakes skimming. I've got half a circuit to do. And with the temperature so high, it's like you only need one lap. Right now, whoever's in car 111, good job, you. You got the track to yourself. You need to slow down, prep your tyres the way you want.
Yes.
That's Jake McKellar. Come on, you Jake. Smartest driver on the track at the moment.
Yes, he is. I think he's done it very, very well. The problem is that he's going to catch up to everyone backing up there a little bit, but no. Look, he should be right. He's still got a few more corners, so he should be good there. Tyres, it's going to be interesting here. They do generate a fair bit of hit because there's a lot of slide on this track, and we're on car with Stevenson now, one of the Pidgey cars, if I'm not mistaken, going down to the back straight.
Yeah. I got a comment on YouTube saying it was 30 ambience, even warmer last time. Wow. We will see. It's always hot and text. Any tornadoes getting around, or is that just or hurricanes? No. Sunny skies. Zero wind. Are we in the middle of a hurricane? That must be it.
These guys hitting the picks. We're watching Lucas at the moment. He's hitting the picks. Doesn't look like there's any sideways sliding. Just looks like he's picking up the throttle nicely. How does he turn in here? Does he get the front end grip? It looks like he has. He's turning around. A little bit of a slide there, but nothing to worry about. Unfortunately, with these, there's no specific names on this track either. There's only 3 sets of names here. Turn 1 is called Big Red. Turn 3 to 6 is the S's. Turn 11 is Bobby Pin. And the last corner is called Andretti Corner. That is it.
I will say, YouTube people, George wasn't happy about that. He was very angry about this. The circuits without names, just numbers, very boring. First time coming in. First running lap. Well, I don't know if that'll be the fast lap.
There you go.
Okay, well, all right. See that hole over there? I'm going to be in there for a little while, and just let me know how quali finishes.
Mate, that's because you drive the Porsche. That's the issue. That's why you think everyone else is slow. Oh, God. Lucas, obviously, Patrick Johnson's only... Oh, here we go. Oh,
Cool is
Gurley.
it?
2:05.1. Cracking time. That's going to put the cat amongst the pigeons. Lucas will just have to find a little bit more. He's 0.4 up. Let's see how he keeps on going on this one. Lucas is in second. Hayes is in third at the moment. Patrick in fourth. Johnston.
Cool is in a Ferrari. That's unusual. Normally he's in an Aston, isn't he?
Yes, I think he has been. Obviously, might have changed for tonight. Here we go. We're on Hayes at the moment. Oh, no. Cooley.
Back to Cooley. In the pitchy car.
In the
pitchy car. The thing I do like, I like the idea of the pitchy team having a very defined livery pattern. It's essentially just two colours and a bit of geometric on it. But each car is actually different. So you can actually, when you get into it, you can actually pick who's who. See, they're different. Great. Really well done, guys. Respect you. Madden doing well. What's that, P8? Well, P9 now, but P8 just as we saw it. And these program guys are on there. 3 in a row, 9, 10, 11. Provisionally, of course. Everything getting set up.
Invalid lap there for Steven. Says he's got to start up another lap again. But it doesn't look like he's got too many cars around him, so he should be able to get a good start on this lap. We're going to have... obviously, Lucas coming through and Cooley coming through. Let's see if they've gained, lost, or maintained time. We'll find out shortly. There he was, wasn't he, in the lap? He's gone into ninth. Well done.
I think it's his first flying lap, because there are a number of cars that were stayed in the pits.
Yeah.
I think there's 5 cars hanging around. Looks like Lukey hasn't gone out yet. So, interesting. Very interesting.
Yes, very interesting. Jaden's in the pits. There's a few cars in the pits here at the moment.
I'm waiting for the track to go faster. Optimum. It was Optimum, right? I'm pretty sure it was Optimum. It's very unusual to start fast.
Oh, there we go. Oh, cracking time from Cooley at 2:04.972. My God. Let's see how Lucas goes on his one. He's 0.2 behind him, so he's almost down into the 2:04s. He's bleeding a little bit of time here. He's down by half a second here at the moment, so he needs to try to find it. It's going to be difficult.
And invalidated. Through
Yeah,
that. What's that? Turn 8? 9? God, I hate that corner. Is it 8? Oh, yeah, 8, 9. Turn 9. Oh, that's my enemy.
Aiden's he's up by 4-2. He's going to get a bit of a draft happening there. Let's see what happens with Aiden.
Who's in front of
2 up. Can he maintain it? As long as he maintains that, he should be good. Has he invalidated? We'll find out.
Excellent braking line. Straddling the curb there.
Yeah, the Ford's very, very good under brakes. Always has been good under brakes. So you can wait until the last minute. I know the Lexus. I'm struggling around here with the Lexus at the moment. There is a 0.3 up. Hopefully, this is a valid lap.
Yeah, I think it will be. Normally when it's like 6 minutes or 4 minutes, that's like a Kunos not ticking over the lap. But we will see. He's bailed.
Yeah, he's getting just a bit too close to the car in front. Might be hurting him. Now we've gone back on to Lucas. No, he's still down, so he's going to be starting a lap because he was invalidated. He's trying to get a late apex here to get good acceleration coming out of the corner. Let's see. Yes, he's up, just climbing slightly. Let's see what happens going into turn 1. This is a very, very tricky corner to get this corner right. You always want to understeer out wide. He's got to turn in early, hit the picks, get onto the throttle. That looks very, very good. He's gaining a bit of time. Let's see if he can increase it going through the S's. Takes the corner 1, goes in here, just a dab of the brake, rotating it. Make sure you don't invalidate, still maintaining it. Gone on board here, just watch the steering wheel inputs that he put in there just to try to keep the car straight. He does a fantastic job of, dancing the car on the back end to get the rotation. So he goes in there and you see him just counter steering wheel just to get it to go through his point. Oh, yes, he's gaining a bit of time there. Yeah, he's almost 2 tenths up.
Inputs as well. He's watching his throttle inputs through the twisty bits. This miraculous. 100% right there. The steering wheel, the throttle pedal, just dancing like a butterfly. Such a thing.
0.3 up.
Oh,
very well.
Yeah. Oh,
Point
slow
two,
it.
just leading it now. Yeah,
Traction.
yeah.
But no one's holding up though.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, to go quicker, you got to do what he's basically doing. He's got great throttle control. He knows exactly where to apply the throttle to get the most traction out of the corner. Then when he knows he's in a straight line, bang, goes full, accelerates out to try to minimise wheel spin and TC activation. He does it great, better than anybody that I know, put it that way. Oh, he's still maintaining 0.2 up. This is going to be close. 0.2 could... Does he lose it out of that corner? He has bled a little bit of time. Can he get it with a couple of corners through here? It's very hard to get this thing dancing around here. It really wants to understeer hard. But it looks like it's actually pointing pretty well. Can he get into the second to last corner? And now he's coming into Andretti corner. A bit wide there. Oh, no. Invalidated. Oh, here he goes. There I'm talking about the late apex where you go out wide, turn in very late to get a straight line to do it again. Let's try it again.
Yeah, this corner here. What are these corners? Was it? My map. I moved my map. Silly me. Was it 17, 18? They are really car killers though. Really making tires go. Ooh, 0.2 up here for Benny Wittner. Drop 0.1. Slightly slower car in front potentially, but I don't think that'll impact. Be the second last corner will be where Benny will have any issues if he's closing on the car in front, because that second last corner is really tricky. It's bit off camber, bit unsighted, and the exit is absolutely key to getting a good lap.
He's he's trying to get himself. Here he goes. Yep. There's late apex I'm talking about to get the drive. He's going to give it up. The Nissan around here is very, very good car around here.
So quickly, we've got Cooley, Keys, Hayes, Patrick Johnson, Squires, Monks, McKellar, Vettiger, Billett, and Dan Madden, I believe, in the Pro-Am, and currently in P10. In the Ferrari of all cars. Well done.
Yeah, the other guys that we see do see that generally are close to the top 10 or fighting for the top, like Ryan King. He's sitting in 14th. Andy Bishop's 19th. This track is, it's not easy. It's some people just drive this track a lot better than others to get the good time around here.
Well, looking at Nathan Monks here, he's 0.3 up. He's going to get some spots here. If it all goes sweet for him, he could be P3 on the grid. Definitely P4 is asking to be obtained. Oh, excellent try through that last 18, 17, 18 corners, heading into 19. Very challenging. It drops the third.
Yeah.
Drop the 10th. Oh, he's put a little bit more on the exit there. Coming in. This is going to P4, 0.3.
This should jump into fourth. Fourth. There you go. Nice. Very good. Very good.
By a little much.
Lucas is, that's it. Lucas is done. So Cooley at the moment, unless if somebody else can go quick. No, there's Hayes.
I think that's the top 8 sorted now. Still a couple of times coming in. Benny Wittner, 0.8 up. Oh. Where did that come from? Holding that back.
Mate, that's going to push him right up. Come on, Benny. Try to hold that time. Try not to lose too much time coming through these last couple of corners.
I'm just watching the delta. He's
gained a little bit of time there. He's he's almost a second up. Can he maintain it coming into a Andretti corner? He's just lost a little bit of time. Get it in there. Accelerate out of the corner with a little wheel spin. Try to get 0.8. That's going to put him right up there. Oh, fourth spot. Well done. Good. Cracking last lap by Benny.
Excellent.
Cracking last lap. So tonight's format, if anyone knows, it's 2 25-minute races, and the second race is going to be reverse grid, which is going to make it very interesting. Oh, top 10, I should say.
That would have been done. My jaw dropped when you said that. Reverse grid for the second race. Oh, man.
I believe it should be full reverse grid, but, if you're going to do it, you do it right. Full reverse grid, make it tough.
Didn't we have this discussion before? We said full reverse grid at night in the rain at Bathurst or something.
It make good content.
Or was it Sandoval? Because there's a lot of
in first year we got Chris Cooley, followed by Lucas Keys. In third, Hayes. Benny Vintner, Monks in 5th, Patrick Johnson in 6th, Aidan Squires in 7th, McCullough in 8th, Vidigar in 9th, and running at the top 10 is Kyle Billett. Do you want to do the rest of them?
So finishing at 11 to 20, we have Madden, Pridham, Stevenson, King, Piper, Spenceley, Rad, Nicholson, Bishop, and Oliver. If you can indulge me again, Glenn, if we just get the second half of the grid up so we can just see who had a good run.
That's it, 23 tonight.
It looks like he's going strong. This is only 23 cars. I'm going, it looks like more than 23. 29. That's a good grid.
It is. Jaden at the bottom, because obviously we know that they didn't go out. I don't believe he went out. Bit of a shout out there. John Redd beat Andy Bishop. Oof. Jesus, Bishop, what are you doing? You can't do that. Surely not. Anyway, having a look at the
tragedy.
Any new liveries with a minute to go? Let's have a look, go through those cars again to show everyone some of the fantastic liveries that they could put out by our Octane Online Races. There's a lot of work that goes into these things. Look, fantastic. I wish I could do this, but I can't do it.
Maybe not the first one, but the other one's looking great.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Is that... Yeah, it's 3 Pidgey cars in a row. That's going to be great. You watch this. Okay, everyone, pay attention to blue and... Is that... Oh, God. I hear my wife in my ear going, it's fuchsia. There we go. The pinky purple. Oh, 2 orange cars side by side. So on the left, we have Joe Spenceley in the Porsche and John Rad in the ever-favourite McLaren.
Is
a nice Stocko's car there. The Fire Nice.
There's Jaden in there and McLaren down the back there. It's going to be interesting to see him come through the field there. Vidiger as well, and Appreciado, Madden. It's going to be a few people trying to get through there with the long straights. Now they're going out in their formation lap. Turn 1's going to be interesting. Any prediction going to turn 1?
There's a couple. No, Glenn, it's not going to be death. I think they're going to be pretty clean. I've been pretty negative with some of these opening laps for the split, and so I don't think they're going to have a clear one.
Yeah, the issue on this track, if you have a look at the track map, turn 1, obviously down there the back straight, a lot of these corners are beyond 90 degrees. And because you can get 3 wide and it really tightens up and you slow down, it does concede a fair bit.
Yes.
Turn 1, it's like 4 wide, 5 wide.
Oh, yeah, easy.
So it's going to be interesting. I will hold my breath and hopefully everyone gets through nice and clean. I do not want to see a safety car, but the safety cars are very high here. But I think we should be right.
If there's going to be issues, I think it's going to be coming down to this corner here, which is turn 11? Yeah, turn 11. Here.
Yeah, that's generally as the race goes on because people are trying to overtake at the last minute. Yeah, it's
some varying lines. The Porsche you can sort of turn in earlier and then you can some extra rotation on the end, and you can also brake a bit later. So it can create some mayhem, especially with some cars that are disparate. But I've
been testing the Porsche over the last week.
Oh, how are you finding it?
Right, did you hear that?
Wow! It's a whole lot of nothing there. Oh dear! I know. It's like I couldn't hear anything. Your enthusiasm was so strong.
No, I was trying the Porsche and I didn't mind it.
I didn't hear that bit.
I don't know. I've been trying the Porsche over the last week.
Okay. Yeah, we had that bit. No, so how are you finding it? And you didn't say anything. Like you just did now. You're baiting me, man. No,
I'm not baiting you. I have been trying the Porsche. Anyway, here we go. They're all going to be
still not saying if you liked it or not.
No, I didn't mind it on the track that I was testing at. I didn't mind it. Anyway, double file. Obviously, Cooley's going to be on the inside there. He is in the Ferrari. The problem is with the Ferrari on takeoff, it is a little bit slower. Let's see if he can try to match Lucas going up into turn 1. If Lucas gets in front in turn 1, it's going to be very, very hard for Cooley, I believe, to not stay with him, but overtake him again. But obviously coming into Andretti corner now, Cooley's going to try to stay as close as he can to that line. Everyone needs to tighten up. Coming out of the last corner. They're only about maybe 30, 40 metres away from the start to be very, very close. And... Oh, it's all the way down the bottom here. Oh, shit, I thought it was early. Okay.
Waiting.
And we cross the line and...
Initialised. Oh, my God. Any day now.
Oh, green. Here we go. Who's got the bit of launch? Lucas is trying to cut across. Cooley's trying to get Lucas around the outside. It's all looking good. Oh, a bit of a tap there. It's still pretty good. Cooley's in front with Lucas in second. A couple of cars going wide into turn one, but all good. All the front runners are staying up there through the S's now. Look, dancing the car through there with cold tyres, just getting them up. Don't want to overcook those tyres. Lucas is trying to stay with him. Can Cooley get a bit of, Cooley, I should say, get a bit of a run there before he gets to the back straight? Having a look at one of the... There is the Pidgey car again, out in front. Oh, fantastic to see that car. So far, so good. Okay, under braking here. Is anyone going to be last of the late breakers? No, I don't believe anyone in the top 10 is close enough. Oh, bit of a dance on the throttle there coming out of the Ferrari. He's pushing hard. Oh, there's a couple of cars fighting. One is going to be the Nissan of Hayes is on the outside. And then you got Patrick Johnson was there. Two Nissans in front. There goes Patrick. I believe he's going to have a look. Going in. There he is. Under Hayes. Can he get it stopped and turned in? No. Well done, Hayes. Ooh, he's getting pressured by Aiden behind him now. No, they've all gone through pretty good through those. They're dancing on the throttle here, dancing on the front end, crying, screaming, trying to get the front end grip of these cars.
Com's being turned nice around at T12. Or there's a bit of mayhem at T12.
We'll have a look at that later. Coming in the last corner, they're all settling themselves down. One lap down, and Cooley's a bit of a break there, 0.7. Just breaking a bit of the toe from Lucas. Here we go. Nice and wide, coming in Andretti corner. Turning in, and we have completed our first laps.
Not too bad. We had Joe Spencer in car 16 starting from the pits. That's one thing I noticed. There was a slow car at turn 11. It was a black car. Didn't make out which sort it was. And there's a bit of mayhem with King at turn 12. So I think on the whole, not bad.
King is actually dropping down the list there, and because John Ray got a great start. He's in 14th, and King, he's gone to 23rd, and he's in 21st. So obviously, something must have happened down there. He's either gone wide or he's been tapped. His car looks like it's in good nick, so obviously something's happened there. If anyone out near in the cyber world can tell us what happened to Ryan, it'd be much appreciated.
Looking for a replay is what I heard in the background. King's car looks pretty straight, so maybe avoiding some contact. We will find out. Good start. Only a couple of drivers made some good spots. Made one spot. Squires from qualifying, I'll just quickly rattled out. We had from qualifying top 10, Cooley, Keys, Hayes, Vintner, Monks, Johnson, Squires, McKellar, Vediger, and Bell for our top 10 qualifiers. So whoever finishes P11 tonight will be on us. P10 tonight, sorry.
Yeah, P10,
we'll be on pole for race 2.
Oh, there's Aiden under braking. Can he pull it up? Let's see what happens. Yes, he has, but there could be a fight back by Monks into the next corner because he's got the inside line. Does they give each other a bit of room? Yes, he does. Here he goes, tucking it in front, obviously out there wide. Heard him. Almost had it, but not quite. Good fight in there. Good car control from both guys. Oh, a little bit wide there. Oh, look at the black lines that Aiden left. He's getting on the throttle hard there. Jesus.
Well, the Ford doesn't only a 30-minute, 25-minute race with 21 minutes to go. It's going to go very, very quickly tonight. Oh, as we see the cars in front, the Nissan of Hayes, I believe, is doing a bit of defensive manoeuvring from Monks, from Johnson. And Chris Cooley doing better than my quality lap. Far out, man. So looking at Hayes having a move, Patrick Johnson going into turn 1 up the hill. Excellent braking here. Car can really decelerate. Still a couple of lines to get in here as well. So you can go, it's like an over-under or and inside-outside. It's all very tricky, but then it's pretty much singles the pile through here unless someone makes a mistake. Really scary if you get a car side by side through here. So there's not a lot of wiggle room to get through. And there's a very interesting bump on this corner, round about there. You ever seen a car go sideways?
We've got a bit of
replay time.
replay.
Okay, King is the white and green car that we're looking at. What happened here?
That's a bit late on the
Pidgey
brakes.
on Pidgey. Oh, no. Oh, the Pidgey double. Oh, that's... Wow. It's still going.
It's stock car racing at its best. A little bit late braking there. I think that might have been Benny Piper. We'll leave that up to the stewards to decide that one out. We'll know what's going to happen there. Here we go.
Johnson on Hayes.
Hayes again. Can he get it stopped under brakes? Let's see what happens. He dives on the brakes both.
It's fine. It's going for the deep one. He almost made it.
Yeah, the Ford's brakes aren't that good. Sorry, guys. They're good, but not that good.
Praising the brakes before. We need a Porsche. Where's a Porsche? Magic brakes.
We've got our pit lane reporter at the back. We're cracking some funnies. Magic brakes, he's calling them.
Sure.
Look, he'll settle down a bit and get back into it again. But I believe it's going to be a four-way battle there. Hayes is obviously trying to keep Mr. Johnston at bay. Let's see, on the inside, can he get that inside line? No. The problem is with this Nissan, once it gets into fourth gear, it does take off. It almost as quick, if not as quick as the Lexus. Oh, here we go. Monks. He's going to look on the inside. He's got the inside line. Yes, he has. He turns it in. Can he rotate it? Yes, he does.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Oh, look at Aiden's back there again.
Monk's over-rotated, he's lost his position to Johnson.
And Aiden's gone, mate, I'm back here, boys. Don't count me out. Round 2. Come on, Aiden.
Well, the thing is, the car's tyres will be screaming, especially the forward. So once the tyres start melting, all the brake traction it will be reduced. But I think Aiden just missed his braking point, like the Audi of Ben Piper earlier. Quite easy to do.
Mate, it's only 25 minutes, mate. Use it all up. Use all that rubber up. Throw them in the bin. Put a new set of boots for the next race.
I mean, if you've got more than 1 mil left, you're wasting money.
Yeah, that's it. That allowed Aiden to tuck in on the inside and now get the big run down to whatever corner number that is, because I've forgotten.
That's turn 11.
Turn 11. There we go. He's got the good run. So he's on the inside line. He should be able to...
here we go.
Here we go. He's just thinking about it. Let's see who's got the bigger brakes. It was Aiden, and he got it stopped this time just nicely. Gets on the accelerator nicely, gets the drive out of the corner. Going into the double right-handers here. Getting a dance on the front end and the back end. Oh, a little bit of a dance there. Looks fantastic. Looks clean. Well done, Aiden. Tighten it all up. That's fantastic.
The best commentator's curse I've heard for a while. I'm just waiting for something to happen now.
No,
it's been clean. It's good. Except for that little whoopsie. Really well done. And it's an excellent battling by Hayes and Johnson up ahead. Two different cars, two very strong, powerful straight line cars as well. My understanding is the Nissan's not the greatest known for its braking, but geez, acceleration. As we see the Van Cooley with the purple lap time was 204.9 in 30-minute race trim. Yeah, once the Ferrari's gone, it is gone.
Yeah, it just shows you even Lucas with the Lexus. We know Lucas is a sensational driver. The Lexus is a handful here. I know that the Boppies, they've given it minus 30, and probably needs about minus 50, I think, to be able to stay with a Ferrari around here at the moment, especially in the right hands. And Cooley's just doing a fantastic job, just dancing it around, hitting all the apexes, not making no mistakes, and doing a fantastic job there.
Sorry, I was just watching. I just want to draw your attention to P10, McKellar, our potential pole stepper for race 2. 0.5 behind Vediger, and Billett was also only like 0.6 behind, but it looks like a mistake by Billett. Pushed himself back to 2 seconds behind, so a little bit of gap now for McKellar to maintain that P1 for race 2 as we're looking at Johnson and Hayes go again. And this is allowing
He didn't catch up again.
Yeah. So all three cars are a rocket in a straight line. As we see, Hayes go for a defensive line down the middle. Need to make Patrick Johnson make a decision. Are you going to go left or are you going to go right? He's going to go right, stay on the racing line, trigger on the outside. That's quite super deep braking there. And a little bit of a twitch there from Hayes, which is sort of balked Johnson, which has allowed Squires to get in and have a bit of a look here. And it also has allowed Monks to catch up. This group, even though they're battling pretty hard, has sort of dropped Stevenson just a tiny bit in the last lap. Yeah, that corner was, looking at turn 16, super hard traction corner, a lot of cars sliding there. And it also gives you a launch into the next turn here, which is 17, 18. And my unfavourite corner, turn 19, going through. The cars are stretched out. They were very close together earlier. They're going to bunch up again for their main straight. And like you were saying earlier, this last corner, very deceptive. Definitely need a late turn in to get the maximum drive out of it.
Yeah, and the last thing you want to do is hit those yellow baguettes or orange baguettes that are there, because that does unsettle the car a fair bit. Going into big red. There it is. It even says red there. It's the first time I've seen it. It says red. Big red.
I was looking at P10, P11. The gap's extending. And also, so P10's falling back from P9 and P11's falling further back from P11. So that unless there's some mistakes in the next 14 minutes, looks like that one's sorted. Called it early.
It is. Oof. Yeah, called it very early, but no.
Oh, no, 13 minutes, but I'm watching the times. It's it's a thing. It's a thing. Trust me, no one else will.
They're just trying to see through the grid there. Here we go.
Well,
there's their penalty. Yeah, penalty. 15 seconds for that unfortunate brake mishap down there.
Is there more to come from that corner? Because
no, I believe that will be it, because everything else was just a concertina.
No, there was Pidgey on Pidgey. There was that.
Here we go.
This guy's having a look. Oh, showing the nose, making sure that Johnson knows his. Oh, Johnson's having. Oh, that closing on brakes. I thought he missed it. Wow, Johnson and Hayes. I think Hayes not super confident that braking zone there. Whether it's the car setup, the driver not liking the corner, or just the fact that it's a very difficult corner, or the other two drivers having more confidence in there. But yeah, I can see some of these cars going to make a dive in the next few laps, is my prediction.
Like I said, I can only relate. He's gone a bit wide there. The Lexus around here is not a good car to drive. And, he's gone super wide. That might have led Aiden into Adrian corner. Yes, he's got it. He's got it done. Now, can he get the drive going up into Big Red? Bit of a snap of oversteer there. Does he keep the drive? Going over the top there. Great camera work there with the drone. Let's see what happens under braking. I don't believe he's close enough. No. And there's your Big Red. Look, Heinz tomato soup.
Oh, that's right. Is that what it's based on?
No, I don't think. Actually, you might. I don't know.
What's red? Big Red in Texas. What's Big Red in Texas? I got no idea. And any Americans out there in YouTube chat? Squires had a bit of a slide there, entering halfway through the S's. What corner are they up to now? I think it's 6. What's that? Right. Yeah, this is turn 6. Then this is 7. You can surprisingly take a lot of space through there. And then we're looking at turn 10. Looking at turn 11. God, so many 20 turns. Crazy. Ooh.
Okay, so turn 1 is actually named after a prominent Texas businessman called Red McCombs. That's why they call it Big Red.
Okay.
What's that got to do with racing? I've got no idea. Andretti corner, I can understand Andretti, but okay, whatever. Americans.
We can set some cones. You just got to drive through them, right? Maybe he's the manufacturer of those.
Have a look at these 3 cars. Let's keep an eye on that.
Nicholson and P20 battling Rondinella behind. No, Rondinella in front.
One of the Pidgey cars going super wide to try to defend on the inside. There's a bit of a battle there between the Pidgey. There's the damage on King. I believe he's just over. Yep. taken.
Way in the back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, King
that
got
was-
past Rondinella. Oh, King got past Madden just now too. King's on fire. Where did he qualify? King qualified P14.
Yes. It's just that incident where he got tapped and spun, and now he's just trying to fight his way back. He's back into 19th.
Bit light. What's the murder? Anyway.
There's another pen that's
yeah.
come through for Beaton. 10-second penalty for him. Back on with Jaden. Yeah, not sure how the McLaren goes around here. Obviously, Britain, I think, is the only one that's close in the top 10, I think, with the McLaren. So, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the top drivers seem to be going for really large engine cars. You know, cars that dominated the front top speed. Apart from Cooley, who's taken a Ferrari, which is not known for its grunt, but the rest of the cars are like that. Shout out to Joe Spenceley, a solid Porsche driver in P27. Keep going, my friend. Keep going. But yeah, it's a good smattering of cars. Though we've got Bentley, lots of Lexi, lots of Nissans, quite a few Fords. Only one Audi. Oh, Purdom. 10-second lap 5. Okay. Where was Purdom? Purdom, number 73. P11. Oh, okay. It's starting to seal more the P10 position. So Billet needs to make a strong move past Purdom, have a go at McKellar. So that will sort out that P10. But at the moment now, we're looking at Nicholson defending Ash Vega in the red Coca-Cola livery Ford. And as we see in front, Rondinella and Madden get side by side heading down the big straight into the massive, heavy braking zone of turn 12.
Yeah, just look at the Ferrari just edge away from the McLaren too, because they were side by side. And under brakes, is he still there? Yes, he is. Oh, a bit of... Yep, just able to pull it up, get nice rotation. Yeah, the Ferrari's good around here, isn't it? Look at that. It's got the good rotation on the front nose. It's getting great rotation in. It doesn't look like it's understeering too much.
Unlike the McLaren behind, but the McLaren had a little bit of...
Oh, there's another picture car's got nice and wide.
That'd be Madden?
The Madden's, yeah.
Madden's
just letting them through.
Bail? No, just a moment and getting back online again. Yeah, he looks fine. Nothing wrong there.
Dan just called a screw dead. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I'm not helping when I say Madden now. There's two of them, they're side by side. Car 333 and car 147. Because car 147 had the moment and dropped a couple of spots there, which has allowed Rondinella and car 333 to get in front, and which has allowed Nicholson and the Bentley, which I almost mistakenly called the Ford, have a bit of a look. Oh, he's gone deep again, but he's held it up well. Interesting line through turn 1.
Yes. Look, there are a couple of different lines you can take. It's whatever suits the car, really. I've tried multiple lines and I can't get it right. But then I'm a dud, so I'll put my hand up.
No, you are not a dud.
I'm a dud.
You are not a dud.
They've all spread themselves out. I'm a dud because I've been even trying to push. That's how much of a dud I am.
Probably wise, according to some people in chat. Why would you do that to yourself for? Engine's in the wrong spot.
All right, we're into McCullough there, who finalises the top 10. Can he actually... You want to stay there, mate. You don't want to overtake. You want to try to maintain 10 so you can start first in the next race. That's where you want to be.
It's much closer than what I thought. I'm still picking McKellar in the Ferrari, which is the red car, unlike the car looking at Stevenson, which is the one in the Pidgey. It's a Pidgey car, right? Based on colour.
Yes.
That's all. I'm basing all my instincts on colour now.
Oh yeah. Even though it's got Pidgey written on the bonnet, and you can clearly see it there.
It was a long shot. It was like, yeah, I can read it now. Jeez, it's so hard on me.
You got your eyesight fixed. You should be good now.
You say that. Only for like certain distances. But yeah, this is a strong battle for P10. It's definitely Purdom, who's number 73 in the McLaren. He would be
a little bit of brake lock up there from McKellar, I think. Pretty sure. No, it was Purdom. a little bit of lockup in the McLaren, I think it was. Yes, definitely was.
Got away with it.
Yes.
As we've got 5 and a bit minutes to go. Leader is about halfway through the lap, so looking at probably 3 laps, potentially.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes 5 per lap. 5 minutes. Yeah, 3 laps.
Oh, I've got a weather update. Track temperature's down at 35 now.
Air temperature 27. Oh,
It's gone up. No, went down. Also went down. Although race 2 is night race or evening race, so everything's going to be super cool, and it'll be very, very different now as we're looking at Monks on Johnson.
just not close enough. Just not close enough.
Reckon they'll dive? No, well,
Nah.
I don't think pressure's going to work. You know, these guys at the front here, yeah, pressure's not going to go to them. They're going to drive their lines.
They're going to drive their lines. Yep.
However, the Pro-Am Silver and Pro in the middle of this pack, yeah, pressure will be a thing. So we got Perm. He's had 10 seconds penalty in this PG car, number 73. So he's sort of out of the loop here. However, can influence an outcome if he gets past McKellar, which will potentially upset him and get built through. So there's still a lot to play for. And also, P10 outright is always something nice to have. So at the front of this little pack here, we have, just waiting for a long shot to come through so I can see a car. So we got Vedega in the Coca-Cola 999 Mercedes, which is the red car leading here. Then we have Stevenson in one of the PG cars, Ferrari. McKellar in the red Ferrari. And then we have Purdom, who's got the next one, that's the more bluer car. And then Billet in the this, which is a little bit whiter car.
Yeah, it looks like it's got the Japanese logo, the sun, I think they call it.
Oh, someone teleported to pits. Was it 121? Oh, that's Stocko. Oh, something happened to Stocko in turn 16, 17. Probably destroyed the tyres with a slide is my first guess. Because it didn't look like he had anyone around him. Easy to do. So looking at the front, we have Cooley leading Keys by 4 seconds, and a further 5 seconds back now we have Vintner. 2.5 seconds back to Hayes and Squire's battle. A little gap with 2.5 seconds to Johnston. Monks is close behind Johnston as well by 0.3. Then another gap. These guys are all pairing up, battling 2 by 2. So we have the battles that we have are P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, 10, 11, 12. I heard a no in the background. Something happened. I think that's a replay.
Oh, this is Ryan. Ryan is under break. Oh,
wait for it. Rejoin.
That's all I'm going to say.
Rejoin. Bit iffy. I get the pressure, and Stocko is the car we're looking at now. So there's going to be more action happening again. Stocko's trying to stay out of the way. I had a moment in about 4 more corners. Yeah, because he's car 121, right? Yeah, so he keeps going around here. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah. He lost it, and then he teleports.
Yeah.
My guess, tyres were 4,000 degrees Celsius and completely melted. That's my guess.
Jaden copped a penalty. Causing a collision.
Bumpers. Oh, that's going to cost. Wow, that's going
to cost big time. Yes. Oh well, yeah, he'll go out there and qualify P11. So the penalty, Anyway, move on, and that other one that we saw before, we'll leave that one up to the shoots to sort that one out as well. I don't know how to call that one. I really don't on that one. So I'll leave that alone.
Car 16. Right. Joe, what are you doing, mate? He's all yellow in that corner. Oh, he's still yellow. He's coming back on. Oh, well, I saw Porsche driver push things. Yeah, Porsche. Yeah, go Joe. Shout out to Joe. He did have a very good run at the... Oh, my God, look at the penalty tree.
It looks like they're on the screen there.
Ash Vedega's got a DT. I'd say to be track limits. Wow, quite a few pens coming out. Wow.
Yeah, I see on the stream there it says they're saying that King went right under braking. Yeah, we'll leave that one up to the shorts to decide that.
Yes.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, King, I just saw that come through as a 15-second pen or 10-second pen for that one.
Oh, so yeah, he's got the penalty on it.
Yeah. Squires and Hayes battle continues for P4. And not further back, we have Monks and Johnson just in the background. There they go. Still close together, but not close enough. Oh, nearly got run out of time. Oh, this could be it. Leaders crossing the line with time 0, and leaders crossing the line now.
And he's finished. So this is the last lap. Yep.
Wow,
yep,
that
finished.
came really, really quick. That last 2 laps went cracklingly fast. So we have McKellen and Stevenson. You gave it your spot for pole? You'll be on front row. There's no penalty.
He'll be in first spot. He'll be taking off in first. Top 10.
Yep. Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well
That's
done.
good. So crossing the line, unless there's any post-race pens, we have McKellar on pole for race 2.
Yeah.
And
So what?
front row filled out by Stevenson.
So what happens now is that all the top 10 cars will. There's a few more that needs to finish off down the back here.
Someone went super wide.
Well, there's a little bit of a flappy bonnet there from Bishop. Not quite enough to put a chicken under there, but it's flappy.
It was Reinhardt earlier, to super wide, and we're looking at King now. We will drop a spot based on the DT and the other penalty for himself.
So what's going to happen now is that the top 10 cars will not need to go out to qualify. Everybody else will go out to qualify. So it gives you a chance to start in the 11th spot. So once it flips over, so yep, everyone from 10 or first down to 10th don't need to run.
What is still going?
Yeah, there's a couple of cars there. Yeah. Oh, that's what?
That's post race. That's post race. It's like car 75. Yes.
Is it? They haven't got them as finished. It's still saying they're still racing.
There we go. So we got Beaton's last runner. So Clark just crossed the line. Then he stopped on the start-finish line, and Beaton will be our last car crossed. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Stocker. He hasn't got the flag, and he's still in pits, so we'll still
There we go.
done. Oof. It's almost a Christmas tree. I've seen worse.
Oh. And what makes it interesting, it's going to be night. Is the track temperature going to be a bit lower? The top 10,
Yes.
do they know what the tide pressures are going to need to be? Do they know? Let's have a look. It's actually dropped about 5 degrees.
Very good. Very, very beautiful. Perfect racing weather, 22.
I don't think I've ever raced this track at night. I can't get it right during the day, let alone at night.
Oh, it's less scary because you see less.
Oh,
You drive a bit slow because you can't see anything.
All right, so 11th all the way down to 29th will go out now to qualify. They've got 9 minutes. They'll get at least 3 laps in.
Quick 10 quali. Quick minute quali. So it's probably going to be 5 laps. Everyone will have to go straight away. As to see Stocko, car 121, just exiting through the S's now. Definitely wants to get a few laps in. And car 99, just looking through the list, that's Ben Oliver. I hope it's Ben Oliver leading out as well. Should be, hopefully, not as much backing up in the last corner. Plenty of time. Again, it's always going to be... Oh, here's the race. Race 1.
Yeah. Yeah, so Cooley, Keys, Vittner, Hayes, Squires, Johnston, Monk, Vidigar, Johnston, and McCullough will not be qualifying. They'll all be sitting in the pits. Everybody else down from there will be going out to qualify. Thank you, Mr. Race Director, for bringing that up.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Yes.
Oh.
That's look good. The worst part, it'd be interesting if they had been actually right on sunset, because turn 19 is that you have the sun right in your face and you can't see the apex. That's a really difficult one. So yeah.
We're on board with Andy Bishop at the moment. He's trying to make sure he get his tyres up to temperature, make sure everything's right. Hopefully he can have a slightly better race this time.
I think there's only one PG driver had a good race, wasn't it?
Ooh.
That's Cooley, right? Our winner. Anyhow, that was just a comment. That was my throwaway comment for tonight. And Vediga had a good race as well. Where did he finish? P9. P8, sorry, that's qualifying. So he made a spot on. So I was looking at previous quality. Yeah, don't mind me. I'll talk.
Yes. Oh, there's a bit to and from trying to work out how many Pidgey cars were in the top 10 there between Race Director and.
Okay, here we go. I've got the last quality positions up. I'll just start reading out from P11 for last quality. Just the drivers who finished P11 and down. I'm not sure if they're in qualifying the second time or not. So, in first quality, Dan Madden in car 333 is P11. Then we had Purden, Stevenson, King, Piper, Spenceley, Rad, Nicholson, Bishop, and Oliver. That rounds out the top 20. Now, they qualified. Now, there's about 4 cars that didn't qualify at all. I think it was Rondinella, Reinhardt, Ash Vediga, Apreciado, and M. Madden. You know, they might help me out with the M in car 147. I don't think those drivers qualified. So it'll be Rondinella, Reinhardt, and Ash Vediga in car 888, 43, and 175 will be our outliers for this round if they've gone out again. So we're looking for car 888, not on the list at the moment. 43. Reinhardt's qualifying, is setting a lap. Car 175 in the pits. Car 175 not going out. Apreciado, car 11 also not going out. And car 147. Looking at the list. Do not. And he's qualifying as well. So there's other drivers from Q1 who didn't qualify, not qualifying. God, why complicate this?
First lap's coming through there. Stockton with a 208.572.
Quite a respectable opening lap in the Penrith.
Yes. Like I said, the cool weather is either going to give you less grip depending if it gets dew on the track or if the times will increase. We'll see what happens. Here we go. 207.630 for Benny Oliver. And then beaten by Spenceley with a 207.237. John's tucked himself into second spot. Oh, here we go. The Porsche is on top. Oh, no. I was going to say stop it there. I would have said stop the qualifying there.
This is just a warm-up lap. Lap 3 and 4. The next lap and the lap after are going to be the strong laps. It looks like there's an issue at turn 1. There's a yellow flag at turn 1. Was there a contact there? Because look at the 2 cars. Anyhow, we will find out. And who's this Cooley bloke? Chris Cooley, one of relatively long-time runners in OOR Sprint Series. Very fast driver, that's all I can say. He occasionally with the academy did a walkthrough, and he couldn't exactly explain how he gets his fast laps. It's just he just drives really fast. He couldn't explain exactly how he did it, but extremely fast driver.
So what do you think will be a respectable time here to get 11th spot or finish top of this qualifying session?
I'd say, now the weather's dropped, I'd say a 2050 should be a case, because we got
2050. That's only a tenth of what Cooley did in the first one. Yeah, but it's going to be doing that.
Yeah, Rondinella. We got Rondinella. I think can do it. Bishop might have a shout out to do it. Ben Oliver as well. If we could get the Delta time up, Glint, that would be nice. Invalid. No, that would have been the 207 lap. Who else didn't go out? Yeah, so Bishop, Oliver. Who didn't go out last time?
There's Nicholson up by 0.12 and still climbing 1.3 up. That's going to sort of put him up a fair bit further. It'll make him a second off the pace. So, yeah, you'll get into the top 4 at least with this pace going around. Coming the second to last corner, can he just nail it? He's gone up a bit more. Yes, he has. He's gained another 1/10.5. What about Andretti corner? Can he get in there nice and early? Accelerate out of the corner with no wheel spin? Yes, he's increased. So that's going to get into about third or something. There you go. Good call by me. Jeez, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's 205.5. Oh, that's going to be very, very hard to beat. Cooler weather's making it a lot easier to drive.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I haven't. The cooler weather's allowed the drivers to drive faster, and now they're doing more invalid laps. Because they're pushing the limits. There's a good chance to be fifth row, P11, P12.
Okay. We know that obviously Piper can do a quicker lap there. He was like 0.7 up. He just needs to try not to invalidate. Who are we on here?
Is this
yeah, it's another invalidate. Yeah, that's definitely going to be invalid out there. Yep, definite.
And also a bit long.
Let's see. Following up. Okay. Oh, this is Ryan, 0.5 up.
Where's my 250? I'm getting it all wrong tonight.
0.6, 0.7.
King's doing right. They'll bring you down to a 206.1. I think there's more in it than that. Getting a 206.1 based on this delta. It's only halfway through. This will be his fourth lap, so I still think it is probably the maximum. Is what you need to do on this corner is actually reduce the radii, get on the inside, brake, straddling the corner so you don't have your ABS kick off too early, and try and get wide, but not turn in too fast. And it's just sort of like a shallow turn in, late turn in on this one. But then again, I'm talking like a Porsche driver. So these front engine cars, weird, man. They both so different. And that corner, the T15, yeah, so you don't hit the apex. You got to maximize the radii, get excellent drive out. This corner here, so it's a touch again for a corner. So you want to go a little bit wide here. As you do, that's actually a really good line. Not too wide through the middles. Straddling the curve's not the greatest there, depending on the driver, and a late apex here.
This will shoot him up a fair bit too. Look at this.
Look at that.
Great lap.
6 to a 5, P3. So got a few more. Who can do more? I'm thinking. So I got Purdom. So quickly revert back to previous qualifying. So previous qualifying, P11 was Madden, Purdom. So Madden 333, Purdom, Stevenson, King, Piper. Car 333, 73, 100, 46, and 26.
Spencer's up by 0.5. Can he maintain that, or can he increase it coming onto the back straight? Needs to get in nice and early, accelerate nice and good. Just he does.
He does make it.
Yeah, he's maintaining the time, which is good. Yep, maintaining. He's not losing it. Yeah, they're definitely on their last laps, all of them. Just haven't seen Jaden out there. Don't know what's going on with him. If he's decided he wants to start from the pit again, or if he's struggling with just the car setup. There he is.
There he is. Yeah. In the pits. That's a long toilet break. You've missed your qualifying.
Oliver was up by 0.5. M. Madden up by 0.6 following...
Spenceley.
Spenceley, yes. 0.7. 0.8 still increasing. No, damn, back to 0.7 again. Just dancing on the throttle around these couple of corners. You just got to dance on the throttle to get it right so you don't understeer all the way out.
Yeah, and Porsche's bigger in the last sector. Absolutely cracking. So I don't think he could be impacted a little bit. It's dropping some time here. It's dropped 2/10. Unfortunately, caught the driver of Joe Spencer in front. Joe's actually going to be improving his time, and also Nicholson or Madden will be also improving time as well. So collectively, what are we going to get? Madden gets up to P4, well done, and Spencer slides into a P7.
Yeah.
So at 10 spots, still small cars coming through. So we got Piper who's up. Ooh, that's going to be a good
0.8. That's going to get him up a fair bit.
Yeah,
can he maintain it? Don't go what? Yeah. Oh, fight in the car. Oh, gained a bit more time too.
Howdy thinks.
Howdy doing howdy things. Here we go. 0.9. Can he accelerate and maintain that without losing it? Yes, he has a little bit. Yes, he found himself another 10th. There he goes into 6th. So, Kyle in first, Britain, King, the two Maddens, M. Madden, then D. Madden, Piper, Nicholson, John Rad, and Spenceley in 10th. So that means
All
that
right. I can work out the grid for you.
Go for it, son.
All right. Okay, here we go. I got some magic happening. So the grid will be McKellar in car 111 with another Ferrari, car 100 Stevenson, then Vediger, Monks, Johnson, Squires, Hayes, Vintner, Keys, and Cooley, and that's our top 10. And after that, we'll have Billett, Prudden, King, Madden. Okay, M. Madden, D. Madden, car 147, car 333, and Piper, Nicholson, Rad, Spenceley, Bishop, and I might as well finish the rest. So then we'll have Oliver, Stockton, Reinhardt, Atanyaki, Clark, Beaton. Bit tricky to work out who did not set quali time based on the top 10 not needing to qualify, but we definitely do know that Rondinella did not qualify, so he'll be at the back behind Beaton. There we go. Helpful? Look how dark it is. How good's that?
Yeah, I've not seen. I don't think I've ever raced around this track in the night, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. The temperature looks like it's
going. The rave in the middle. You can hear it from here. And the people are like dancing there. They're really, really happy to be there. Check them out. There's so many people. Look at the band. Look at the DJ.
Temperature's dropped as well again.
Oh, more. 21. Still no wind. Oh, look at that guy in the red shirt. That is how I dance. And the guy in the beard and the sunglasses. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, that's the stoic dance. Is that right? I am not the one to comment.
Where's the barbecue? Where's the barbecue? It's got to have the barbecue.
I was going to say, where's the girls? It's like it's one-sided in the dance. It's it looks only. It's a beer party. So, I've got this tower, right, with the tubes. Is that like it's like a giant horn? Yeah, you at the top, you blow on the horn. And is anything like that?
No, I want to see a skateboarder get on the top of there and just ride it all the way down.
What about a fireman race? It's like
Crusty Demons, or
Oh, that's it. Oh man, that'd be nuts.
The Crusty Demons.
It's a good view from up here.
Yeah, it is a very popular site. Apparently, it's very hard to get up there as well. To have a look at the track. Yeah, look at that.
too many drinks. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think our race control might have had too many drinks tonight. I think he's just going wee.
That's his Arthur Dent impersonation, right? So the race director will be calling the car. We have a bit of a gap here that we're filling in. Oh, there's a car park over there. That's a massive car park.
Oh, there you go. They're taking off on their opening laps.
No. There you go. So the race director will call out the cars, and they should be stopping there. They should be stopping. Right? Stop. They
should have been stopping on the front straight. Yes.
Yeah. Potentially. I like how the lights are really lighting up the track. Yeah, that's great commentary. Awesome.
It's fully lit.
Oh, that's the one. All right, tick that bingo. All right, what do you pick for this one? This is going to be pretty wild. Like for our first top 10 in the mid pack. Let me find it again. So we're going to have. So we got second row. We have Vettiger and Monks, and then Johnson. So you got two Ferraris and a Mercedes in the first Ford. Oh, pardon me. After first Ford, we have Patrick Johnson. That's on the third row. Oh.
The other thing, just remember as well, everybody, because obviously the person on first, which was Cooley, the race start will be a little bit delayed, so they will be crossing that start line a bit. So the drag up to turn one, Big Red, won't be quite as long. So it might be a little bit harder to overtake, but we'll see what happens.
What do you reckon? They'll start after turn one or before turn one, do you think?
No, they'll start before turn one, but I reckon they're going to be going close to the bottom of the climbing of the hill. I reckon that's when it's going to start. So
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. It's like the pit exit, isn't it? Like right on the exit of pit exit. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
This is a lot of pressure for McKellar and Stevenson. I don't recognise those names being on a front row before, and especially a Stevenson silver class, generally not a waist runner or a pole setter. Being on front, really daunting to hold your 80k and have no one in front of you to guide you. Because normally, when you're second row back, you get as close as you can to the car in front. But being on the front row, it's actually really, really daunting. So I'm hoping the two Ferraris don't contact because they've got no. They're going to turn. They're the ones choosing the pace to go into turn one, right? And they got to choose the braking point. They don't base their braking off someone else. They got to do it themselves. And the tires are going to be cold. Okay, it's 30-minute races, not full fuel.
I believe it'll be a little bit easier because he's on the front row. It'd be worse if he was, say, sitting fifth with all the Pro-Am drivers around him that are really quick. Because he's at the front, he's got a bit of clear air there. So I don't believe it will be as daunting. If he was back, say, row 2, row 3, here we go. All right, lining up. Do you want to take the start? You want to do this or you want me to do it again?
I'd love you to do it for me, George.
Okay, I'll do it just for you, buddy. I got you covered.
Thank you.
All right, McCullough's going to be in first, followed by Stevenson. They're going to be controlled. They've got to wait. They'll have to hold it, maintain the 80 kilometres an hour for a very long time, so not to jump the start. Everyone else is going to be nice and tight. We know that the guys down the back like Lucas and Cooley and all those guys, Hayes and all that, they're going to keep it nice and tight because they want to try to get through them as quick as they can. They don't want to be held up. Fingers crossed there's going to be no incidents. Going out of Andretti corner, this is where they're just going to need to tighten up a little bit. And like I said, there's your start line right there in front of you. It's going to be well behind that. As soon as Chris gets across that line, that's when it's going to go green, which is going to be a fair way down. So we're just waiting for the green light. They cross that line. As I said, we've got to wait, and green. Here we go. The Merc's pulling out. Oh, he's got a bit of a run on Stevenson. Oh, it's gone. Oh, the two Ferraris gone out a bit wide, but Stevenson's going to try to fight that back on Vettiger. Let's see what happens, Vettiger. No, Vettiger's got a good launch there. Got into first place there in the Merc. He's dancing it through the S's now. Can he hold that? Yes, he can. Look, great start from Vettiger. Well done. Now they're going to head down to the corner that goes onto the back straight, surely. Down the back there, any other movers and groovers? Yeah, Lucas has jumped from 9th to 6th. Great start by Lucas as well. Cooley's gone from 10th to 8th. Well done from him as well. Oh, a bit of a dance there at the back there. We've got Mr.
Squire's going deep.
Yeah, Aiden.
Squire's on Johnson all over again.
Yes.
And Johnson and Binter.
And here comes Lucas. He's gotten a great drive as well. So he's... Aiden is going to try to protect that on Vettiger. Lucas is trying to overtake him as well. Can he get him under brakes? Let's see what happens. Oh, very, very late there. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a murder.
That's Hayes. That was Hayes, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was the Japanese police car ram raid finishing. And that's,
that's damaged Lucas's car. Lucas is gone. He's done. He's finished.
Really? Oh, no.
Oh, straight to the pits. Oh, no.
Oh, car 50 hasn't moved as well. Was that safety car? Oh, no, they look like they're full pace.
No, there was no safety car. They're still racing. We'll see what happens there. Anyway, we're back on to Chris. He's fighting. There onto,
So, night driving, all your brake markers have a little bit of a change. That was a bit of a wipeout there. That's 3 cars.
Well,
hello.
Obviously.
Yes, the Mercedes. What are you doing in second place? You were leading on the back straight. Oh, something's happened here. I'm anticipating we will find out. Hold the space.
Yeah, I believe he might have had a braking issue down at the back at the end of the back straight there, and he might have gone wide and allowed Stevenson to get through because he had a bit of a break.
Yeah, he had a bit of a lead there. It wasn't a small lead, but it wasn't massive. It's like, and Stevens actually just leapt away at the moment. It's like 0.7 is the gap. Yes, and no sirens or lights flashing or anything for that incident from the police car. As we're looking at, Hayden Squires having a move on Jake McKellar and makes the move and was going to have to launch down the back straight to have a look at Vedica.
Vedica came out of that corner a bit slow there. He had a big tank slipper going on. So
super compromise. I think this one might be. Here we go, replay time. I reckon he just missed his breaking point.
Yeah, definitely did. He tried to avoid it. He did, but just clipped him.
Did the best he could. There's the mess left over. Ooh. Yeah, what is the steering wheel bit? We will find out maybe later. Or not at all. So we have Stevenson, Vedica, Squires, McKellar, Vintner, Cooley, Monks, Purdom, Billett, and Piper in the top 10. Going to be yes, go.
No, I was going to say, Cole's jumped from 11th to 9th, so well done there. A few other movers there.
I can do the reverse top 10 for you from last.
If you could, whereabouts did not Rondinelli, so John Red start? Did he finish that high up? I didn't think he did.
Red finished 13th overall last race, and he qualified 18th overall.
18th overall. Well, he's jumped up a fair bit. He's in 12th at the moment. Well done. Hopefully he can maintain that and put a bit of pressure in front of him.
They put him on a podium for Pro-Am.
He shouldn't be Pro-Am. He needs to be a silver driver. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm calling it as well.
Trophy
his average race pace is definitely silver, for sure. Absolutely. Stevenson under pressure for race win now from Vedica and Squires. So Stevenson will need the help from Vedica to keep Squires behind. So Mercedes power on the straight versus Ford power on the straight. Thoughts? Or watch the space.
Watch this space, but you can see that obviously Chris is only 0.3 behind. He's going to be rapid. He was rapid in the first race, so I don't think the straight's going to affect him too much. I think it's normally the starts that hurt the Ferrari, but after that they're generally pretty good. They do accelerate pretty well out of the corner. Here we go. Really goes trying to close that gap up again on Stevenson, which he has. So obviously the first whatever issue that was at the start, he's settled there now and getting into a bit of a race pace there. Again, a bit of a dance there on the back end on that Merc. I saw
that too. Well kept. Super slippery part of the circuit, this. Definitely Mercedes has the upper hand through this part. Anyway, Saxton. Oh, yeah. Anyhow, moving right along, we knew that would happen. Stevenson looks pretty solid in the first sector and the second sector. I think Squires is looking like he's got the upper hand in the third sector. He dropped a little bit behind the first. Here we are now. We're looking at Vintner and Cooley battling. Cooley getting past McKellar.
Both Vintner and Cooley got past McKellar on that one.
Yeah. 2 Ferraris. That's what threw me out. I do like the livery on the McKellar car though. That's pretty good. Yeah. Typical reverse grid. Sometimes the front runners will slowly work their way backwards as the faster drivers work their way forward. It'll be interesting to see. Like, we've only got 18 minutes to go, which is 9 laps, maybe 10 laps. How close Cooley can get to the front? Because the Stevenson, Vinton, and Squires, they're pretty close together. I think if they work together, they can stay in front. But I think Squires will be wanting to go for the win. Same for Vedica. All three will be wanting to go for a win. But in the short term, I think if they work together, they can keep a bit of the gap to Benny Vintner and Cooley, hopefully. Especially if they're Nissan on Ford competing.
I would say that Cooley's on for the win here. He's jumped a few cars there. He is in fifth here at the moment, but I don't believe that's too much of a gap, actually.
It's nothing of a gap. Yeah, he's fifth.
Yeah,
so, 1, 2, 3. So that's P1. P2 is what we see now. P1 having a look at P2 having a look at P1. Having a look on the inside.
Vedica's having a look on the inside. Can he get it on the pits?
Excellent driving.
Yes. But Stevenson will have the inside line. No, Vinegar's looking
good
at the
defensive
inside
on
line.
Squires. And then he's going to the inside line for the next corner, so Squires can get pushed right and not at all. And we should allow Vincent and then Cooley to have about. All right, it's all on. I think you are going to be correct here. Cooley's got a strong shout out for a second Pidgey car win. So Pidgey car leading race 2 and Pidgey car winning race 1. Bit of a conspiracy, really.
I'll still put it out there. You can see the pace that Cooley's got. He's going to overtake all these guys with 16 minutes to go. All he needs to do 1 per lap, and he'll do it.
There we go. I got a conspiracy. Do you think Stevenson's back in the pack up to Cooley? I think
the conspiracy theorist.
That's straight into it. Oh, here we go. Better go having a look on Stevenson.
Oh, he's gone in, mate.
Can he inside? Cooley on the outside looking. Oh, no.
Oh, it's a bit of a tap there. I think there might have been a
through.
Oh, Squires. Oh, my God, 3.
They pushed each other wide.
Squires is in front.
Yeah.
Yep, he's done it. Well done. Yeah, obviously the defence from Stevenson on Vedica, that opened the door up for Aiden to get through. Now he just needs to get that bit of a gap because we know that Chris there is going to say, mate, I want that first spot. I want it. That's mine. So he needs to get out. He needs to check out here. Needs to check out.
It's like the only really overtaking spots, really. It's like a little bit here at turn 11. Definitely turn 12, as we've seen, even with a massive dive bomb. And then the stakes.
Look at the back end dancing. Look at the back end
Squire says, I do not need these tyres. I only got 15 minutes to go. Check this out. I will lay down some extra grip for my next lap. That's brilliant. Love it. Loving it. Good job, Stevenson. Hello. That's that was Vetigo pulling out to block Vintner. So I saw the Mercedes take a defensive move.
Yeah, no, they held all position there. I've noticed the track temperature and the air temperature is 20 degrees now, so both have dropped, so it's cooling down a bit more.
Yeah, so quality was 22. Started the race twice. Squires is leaving a lot of rubber down. Oh, here we go. Replay on Squires. Oh, look at that. Defensive from Stevenson up front.
Just taking the wide line here. Tucks it in nice and tight. Yeah, well done.
Oh, little tump. Nothing going on there. And just forward power.
Yes.
Not much Stevenson could have done there. I think self-preservation really helped him not die. Because of Vetiga going through. But excellent move by Vetiga. You got to do it. You know, there's no point being a race and not racing. So you got to give it a go. And they both gave it a red go. Whoa, speaking of giving it a go.
That's opened the door for Chris to get through.
And that's another double overtake for Cooley. Oh, and someone else is getting through. That's
no, just the one.
Red Ferrari. Red Ferrari's having a look on. Who is that? On McKellar having a look in Vincent. It
was a bit of a door open. He's made one spot there, Chris. Now he's into the third spot, they're saying here. So he's only got 2 more cars in front of him. There he's there. Stevenson in front. Keep him behind there, son. Keep him behind. Make him work for it. Don't let him through. Oh, he's going to let him through.
Team orders.
Come on, team orders. Where's the papaya rules?
The Pidgey rules. Actually,
Pidgey rules.
Isn't the Pidgey rules like I'm going to hit you out of the way while I come through? I've seen that a lot. Am I wrong? Am I right? Like, how many times have you seen the Pidgey boys? Okay, to be fair, there's a lot of Pidgey cars. I think half the grid's Pidgey, right? Yeah, the little tap in turn 1 YouTube. Correct, Ferrix. Dink Dog will still ever saying this. Dink Dog, affectionately known from Chris Cooley. Gee, I got that wording backwards. Chris Cooley, affectionately known as Dink Dog.
I'm going to ask you a question here. Let's see if any YouTube boys can answer there. How long is Chris Cooley had 277? Same number as me. Do I have to change my number again, do I?
No. He used to run a 777 for a while. Or was that just for the enduro races?
Who's that, me?
No, Cooley.
Yeah, I've got no idea because I changed mine because I had 27 and in one of the sprint series I had to change my number because someone else already had it. So I went to 277 at least 4 or 5 sprint series to go.
Yeah.
So, anyway, go there. Here we go. We're going to have another look here. Replay.
Oh, this will be the tap from behind,
Yeah,
right?
it could be. You just missed the
So it's
breaking point slightly.
defense,
Yeah, just missed that breaking point slightly.
Well, with consequence too. Ooh.
Yeah, because there he goes. There goes Chris through. Jump 2 cars.
We will watch this space to see if it's numbers were called or not.
I believe there might be a number that's called.
We will, as usual, find out. So Squire's at the moment 2 seconds in front of Chris Cooley, so we'll see how that gap works out. P3 Stevenson doing an excellent job, 1.6 behind, needing to defend from Vettiger, Vintner, McKellar, and Monks. Monks been further behind than what I thought, or did he have a lot of trouble getting past Prudhomme? I expect the Monks to be a little bit closer, but we will see if that gap changes. So watch that gap between P6, P7. That's 2.6 seconds. We'll see how that goes. But from P3, 4, 5, and 6, half a second between each of them. If you line them up properly, you only have to see one car.
Yeah, pretty much. Look, if you're not used to running in the dark here, you might be not seeing your braking points correctly or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't believe I don't think I've ever raced in the night here. Didn't even know they had lights in to see.
It's not that dark. Like, once you get in the car and drive around, it's like, Vintner. Did he get that behind from Vintner again? That looked a bit wobbly that looked very wobbly from Vettiger. We'll see. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, sharing a car, but that's not how you do it.
I think that Mercedes might be a bit of a handful there because through that corner, he's getting a lot of oversteer on it on throttle, so it's sparking up. It's got a lot of torque, that car. Or maybe he's got a little bit of damage from the little love tap. Oh, here we go.
Atiaki it's had a moment.
Chris has just done the fastest lap with 2 minutes 05.402. He's close to the gap on Aiden by 0.7 of a second.
And Vintner right on the back of Vettiger. That's super tight racing. And McKellar just there to pick up any pieces or take any opportunity to get through. As we got under 10 minutes to go, got 9 minutes 44. Pack is still pretty tight together. It's like they haven't stretched out that much. Okay, we've got 3 stragglers at the back, yeah, but exclude those guys. It's we probably had some spins like Atiaki did earlier. Pretty tight field for the night racing. Yeah, and getting back, I do want to finish one saying,
no!
What? Triple three. Madden tries through.
Oh, that's Dan. Yeah, it's Dan Madden that's got the for the track limits. Yeah.
Oh, 2 try-throughs. Okay.
The Pidgey boys, no boys,
PG
no.
Self-destruct.
I was going to turn around and say my driver of the day with the Pidgey team. No.
Well, speaking of which, having a move here. Vintner on Vettiger.
Yeah, but Vettiger's got the inside line, so he should be able to defend it. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there it is.
Got it.
Yeah, shot through. Because once that corner yard, car just wants to understeer wide every time.
So slippery. So slippery. Oh, there's more coming. Patrick Johnson, 58. 5 seconds on lap 1. Oh, Patrick Johnson. E16. Interesting. He's down the pack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did too.
Was in the incident and early on where the police car was doing ram raiding. Yeah, so the DT for Stevenson was a track cut, and a DT for Madden, unfortunately, was I think a lap 1 incident. As the McKellar, not McKellar, I looked at the name as it's happening. Stevenson goes through to serve the pit.
So did Dan Madden as well. He's in as well to clear it.
Yep. Yeah. How it works is you get your drive-throughs. That's lap 1. So the lap that you get the notifications 1 lap. You have 1 driving lap. So that's the 2nd lap, and then the 3rd one you need to go in. And Tandem Pidgey Ferrari. Wow. Pidgey, bad race. Unfortunately.
I feel sorry for him. I do feel sorry for him.
Well, more to come. We have Squires 1 second in front of Cooley, and then we're looking back 5 seconds to this battle for P3 in the last outright podium position between Vedga and Vintner. 5 seconds further back and 0.6 between the drivers. 1.7 to McKellar, who was on the front row, was he? I need to check this. Allow me to scroll around. Yep, it was Stevenson McKellar on the front row for this race. So, yeah, so McKellar, he went wide at turn 1, and I think Stevenson went with him. As we have
showed the nose. Oh, don't hit. Oh no, just showed the bit of bit of hit the rebel strip down the inside. Oh, a bit of a flashing lights there. Oh,
really?
It's on. It's on. It's on.
I can't help over a sausage curb. It's made out of concrete and ruins it. Oh, hello. Oh, that would be the turn 1. Yeah. So Ben Vintner, little tap on Bediger in turn 1. That we had the replay.
Settle down out there. Settle down out there in the sim community there.
Saxon's done a Dario.
Oh yeah, there was yeah. That's all right. That's
Dario Franchitti? Is that who I'm thinking of? Something there? Or is it
no, Dario's in split red.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah, he's in split red, and he missed the braking points in one of the races there, and yeah, just went straight through. So, bit of a defensive move from there.
Really well managed.
There we go.
Oh, Loopy again. Jeez, something from the back's not working out for you, man.
No, I'm very surprised. Because generally he's up a lot further up. Generally he's fighting for the top 10 in there, so...
Purposely. Yeah. Bortolini, thank you.
Yep.
Dario Bortolini. Great name. I like it. So Vintner with 10 seconds, Johnson with 5, Rondinella with 5. Yeah, because Rondinella purposely started from the back, right? Because we know the car is operational. We haven't seen him have any moments on circuit. And Cooley on Squire.
Yeah.
There was a 1 second gap through sector 1 and right on the tail in sector 2.
He must have made a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah.
Ryan, another penalty. 15 seconds causing.
7.
Ryan's had a night to forget.
See at the moment, P21. Ooh, not near the front, isn't it? Well, the last few rounds, he's done really well.
Yeah, he has. He's done very, very well, and I think even the Duo Series last weekend, both Dario and himself done very, very well at the Nordschleifer.
I just want to comment that the car shadow from the headlights. I love that. That is one thing I do like.
Oh, look at the canister! Look at that!
Do some more. Cooley closing in, and also looking left, looking right.
Aiden was doing the same thing. They're both on the limit here. They're actually putting the pedal to the metal here.
I didn't think I had any tyres left them on the circuit.
Let's see how we can come out of this corner. No, they tracked right there. They're dancing it.
Glenn, can you indulge me and get that view in car where you can see the driver's feet and steering wheel, like the not the driver can, but like the passenger seat can?
Jeez, you're asking a feed.
I'm asking too much. Yeah, I know I'm asking because I only reason I asked that because this rear section, Chris Cooley was just amazing with the pedal work and the steering work.
Just dancing the car through the S's. Just look how they're dancing it. You just got to dance it through these S's. And track limits, who knows how many track cuts these boys have got at the moment. Are they fighting track cuts at all? If not, then they've got that on their side. Oh, took a bit of curb there, Chris. But he's pushing, they're both pushing.
He's a bit further back this time round. So Aiden must, like you're saying, a little mistake in sector 1. And they were like, sector 1 sort of finishes a little bit further back. But looking at the map, car 27 is really holding up a few cars now. The gap's closed up behind Vintner.
Come on, Aiden. You only got a couple more laps to go, buddy. You can do it.
Fine. He'll be fine. They're only overtaking spots in the straights, mate. And he's not going to get there. It'll have to be a mistake from Squires. I don't think it's going to be a Cooley brilliant settlement to move. It will be a small Squires mistake. I think it needed to be a small one with Cooley behind. So we're looking here at Vintner and Vetiga, 1 second behind, and then a few half-second gaps between McKellar and Purdom, and Monk's slowly catching up. It's 2.6 before, and now it's 1.2, but behind him is Billet with only 0.3 behind, and Piper further 1 second behind. This pack's pretty tight. I don't think anyone's holding each other up per se, but they're bunching up.
Yeah, it's, obviously the cooler conditions is actually keeping a lot of the cars a lot closer. Obviously, tyres aren't suffering, so they can actually race a little bit harder. So, I think the pace is a lot quicker.
Speaking of pace being quicker, we were on the last lap. Just a little notification in the bottom right. Leader on final lap. So we're looking at. Say again?
No, I thought I think Chris was going for the lead, but he hadn't. So. Yeah, they're still 0.7 apart there. So no, I just thought going into one he might have had a bit of a look. He's only got one more
hang on.
chance.
Is that? I think Cooley's made the move. Has he not?
No, he hasn't made the move. He hasn't made the move.
Okay.
He's close.
Okay.
He's close. Oh,
just
can he get a run down here? But that Ford is good on the brakes.
And Ford power straight. He'll just pull away. Yes, it's very true there, Annie. Vintner's pen will cost him a lot of positions. Now everyone's all bunched up. It's going to push him like way down.
Way out of the top 10, yeah.
Probably J-Rad's looking at a top 10 finish. Potentially 10 seconds. Well, it's a bit of a leap. Cooley doesn't look like he's going to make the time here or the pace to get through.
No, obviously he's Aiden gets a good drive going onto their back straight, and we know that the Ford's got some pretty good top end, and through here there's nowhere really to get close enough because the car's it's gone wide. No, he's held it. He's held it.
Reinhardt P19 just got to drive through for limits on the last lap. Bad luck, mate. So this is the iffy part here for Squires. This corner here is. Both of these drivers are really sliding the car and drifting, so any mistakes will be punished heavily, but looking pretty good. Second last corner, turn 19. Nice cut, didn't hit the ripple strip, and late apex, do it as normal. No one can pass you, and we'll see Aiden Squires take out. Oh, hello. Looked a tiny bit slower, but he's safe. Aiden Squires for the win. Chris Cooley, P2.
Is that his second win?
Oh, I think it's his third now. And Vintner will fall down the list. So Vetiga taking out P3 podium, well driven. McKellar, Purdom, Monks, Billet. Monks feel like it's been a little bit more pipe. Man, they're flying through now. Madden, Rad, and then we're going to have Patrick Johnson, who was taken out lap 1, coming through just now. And Roddenella for Little Pen behind Bishop. That's where Nicholson finished. Bishop. Oh, that's a pretty tight finish right there. Even for 5 second, 0.1. A little bit further back, Stocko, Flashy Slide. Look really happy to finish race 2. Oliver, Preciado, Reinhardt, King, Vetiga, Spenceley finishing. Stevenson looking for Madden after the drive-through. Comes through and Stevens through and pitted. Madden's coming through. There he goes now. And then we have Clark, Atanyaki, and Beaton finishing out. The drivers for race 2. Pretty tight finish. Ooh. Pretty exciting race 2. To be perfectly honest, I thought it was pretty tame race 2. Everyone drove. I know there's a lot of pens, but it could have been a lot worse based on all the heavy braking zones. So
yes, and there was a fair bit of excitement there as well, which meant that 25 minutes actually went through very, very quickly as well.
Absolutely. I'm waiting to.
Unfortunately, everyone's starting to jump out again because up next.
We don't have the end plates.
No, because everyone's jumping out because next is going to be iRacing, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
More Porsche there for sure.
Well,
thank you, everybody.
Stay tuned. iRacing's up next, the track that's going to be on.
And thanks again.
Road America. So everyone stay tuned. Don't disappear.
we're going to have the couple of the other boys come and commentate that. Thank you from tonight. Thank you, Damiano, for keeping me company and supporting me for the night.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you, Thermaltake, for being our primary sponsor for our series. And good night, everyone.
Girl,
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Octane Online Racing's Thermaltake iRacing Season 2 here for the penultimate round of Road America for our lovely folks on iRacing. Apologies, we ran a little bit over with ACC split yellow at the Circuit of Americas, but so lovely to be here in the Wisconsin state of Road America. I'm very happy to be calling this track for the first time, one of my personal favorites. I'm Cameron Thistlethwaite. I'm joined by Zach Jensen, and we've got Glenn on the cams as well. But yeah, Zach, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, no, doing well. Obviously, what I would say one of the better of the two road courses, Road America and Road Atlanta. But this should definitely be interesting. Obviously, Lucas jumps in from ACC and he's already got himself near enough a second ahead of everyone.
Yeah, very, very impressive considering he only just jumped out of his Lexus from ACC and straight into the Porsche for iRacing here and going straight to the top as well. Quite last minute as things you can see. We've only got 3.5 minutes left of qualifying right now. But yeah, Lucas Keys at the top ahead of Leo Dreyer and Peterson Rodriguez there in P3. Looks like we are missing a few kind of stalwarts of this series. Looks like the championship leader Ryan Borg is potentially absent tonight as the Mercedes, I believe, of Tim Craghill goes for a spin there on the exit of turn 3. Unfortunately for him, but should be a-okay, but looks to return to the garage and potentially put on a new set of tires. But yeah, unfortunately for him, but yeah, it looks like Ryan Borg potentially absent for this round. We got Glory Babby still here tonight, and you're just trying to see a few other cars. I'm not too sure. John McAdam also appears to be potentially absent as well.
Yeah, no, definitely a few names sort of missing, but I guess that puts a couple other names a little higher up. Might get themselves a bit of limelight.
Absolutely, for sure. Good for opportunity for everyone else. Leo Dreyer looking pretty quick right now. As looks like there's a few damp spots here and there at the side of the track, so potentially quite a green track from my previous rain shower. We're definitely in dry conditions right now, but you can see the little puddles here and there at the sides of the track, just there. Just keep you on your toes on the braking, I imagine, as we watch the Porsche of Michael Clark and Leo Dreyer come through Canada corner, turn 12, and through this last couple of sweeping corners to finish off the lap as well, as Leo looks like he's catching the Porsche a little bit quickly, but hopefully won't affect his lap time too badly. We'll stick with him and see what lap is able to produce as the Porsche filters into the pit lane on the start-finish straight, coming up the hill there as well. Leo Dreyer drops down to P3 with Peterson Rodriguez in the Mercedes doing a very, very good job for the Pro-Am driver, or GTD Am driver, I think. With the yellow bar next to his name on the timing tower. Blue denotes, as Angelo Zias on the Mercedes catches the puddle on the exit of the carousel and manages to do an excellent job gathering it all up there in the AMG and manages to still keep it somewhat in the straight line and not go for a spin there. Excellent stuff.
Oh, 100%. Like, that's obviously damp little patches on the side of the track, meaning the grass is still be a bit damp, and keep that out of the wall and facing the right way. He's done well there.
Yeah, absolutely. So Joshua Burden, potential newcomer in the Golf Aston Martin, joining us in iRacing as well. And speaking of iRacing, this weekend it is going to be the Daytona 3 Hour on the 30th of May, the Saturday for this week. Yeah, a little mini enduro Daytona 3 Hour. Can be soloed or raced as a two-man, and I believe my co-commentator, Mr. Jensen, will be racing solo in that one as well. What car are you taking?
I'm probably going to go with a Lamborghini, I think. Give that a crack. But I guess it's a shame it's not 3 hours of the oval.
Yes, well, be quite a slipstream fest, I imagine, if it was the case, but maybe GT3 wouldn't be the machinery for it. Although we did see in the little iRacing general chat room there is a poll going up for a potential second season of iRacing, and definitely it looks to be potentially a different class of car, not just GT3 car machinery potentially. So do get your votes in for that if you are willing to participate. You saw the Mercedes there of the, I'm not too sure, I think that was Craghill off again, finding some real trouble. These little damp patches catching out a few cars left and right. Neil Hughes in the BMW that we're following right now, just behind the Aston Martin, looking to finish off their laps as well. These two looking pretty tit for tat for pace. It'll be interesting to see how the race goes. It looks like Glory Babby is the closest closest person to get towards Lucas Keys in the fellow Porsche, 2/10 behind him. But right now, as they all finish their laps, looks like Neil Hughes is looking to come into the pit lane, so not going to be improvement. We'll see what Joshua Burden is able to do right now. Looks like he is still going to be staying P15, as Patrick Johnson also just recovering in from ACC as well, P13 in the Porsche.
Thought I saw Ryan Borg for a second. I forget that him and Matthew Berry have the same livery.
Yeah, it's caught me out last week at Charlotte as well. Tim Purcell in the Ford Mustang going up to P3 there. Excellent job by him at the last minute. And nice to see a bit of Ford machinery on the grid. There's been a bit of an absentee, I think, really, from this iRacing series.
Yeah, no, obviously the Ford Mustang it's a very torquey low end monster, so you've got to wrangle the horse. But with I think there was some recent iRacing BOP updates in the last couple of days, so there might be some changes to see around here.
Yeah, we do tend to have it's not bad lap there for Mandros Zios going straight up to P5 in the AMG. But yeah, we're good for Porsches and Mercedes for the most part in this series. There's a few odd stragglers, and I always knew iRacing had the Ford Mustang in the game, but it looks like Tim Purcell is the first one to really bring it out. And Speedersing Rodriguez getting properly sideways in his Mercedes on the final corner and going up the crest to finish his lap. Currently P4, clearly wants to stick with it, but looks like he didn't improve on his lap time. Stays P4 for him, so, but still pretty damn good effort from the Mercedes driver.
Absolutely, with that fastest Sector 4 of everyone around, so he's up there.
Absolutely. So yes, there's going to be a 45-minute race tonight here at Road Atlanta. We'll see what the conditions are. I'm not too sure if we potentially we won't have our admin of Joshua Holmes in the box. I think he is out there, but potentially might be a bit busy, and obviously we are a little bit off schedule as well, understandably so, from ACC. Obviously tonight we have the ACC and iRacing. Tomorrow on Thursday we'll have LMU WEC at 7:30 AEST, followed by Split Reds ACC back at Circuit of the America. And I'm trying to remember where LMU is going this week. We're going to Interlagos, of course. Brazil track, as well as also for Friday at 9 p.m. AEST for the LMU ELM. Yes, lots of letters and all these acronyms are tongue twisting me a little bit right now. And of course, Saturday we got the Daytona as well at 7:30 AEST as well. Sorry to not mention that earlier. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on this weekend. But yeah, I have to say, I'm again very excited just to call a race on Road America, because having done ACC for a while, you do tend to circulate through the same odd tracks, and that's kind of the beauty of bringing LMU and iRacing into this into our repertoire, Zach.
Yeah, no, definitely. Sort of, it's iRacing and LMU have obviously been getting really fairly decent, healthy numbers through Octane. To an extent that obviously we now have the European Le Mans Series for LMU. You know, we're looking actually at obviously a second separate iRacing season as well. So we're getting to a point. We're getting numbers for a lot of different leagues. We're running out of days to put them on.
Absolutely, for sure, as well. And I'm not sure. Are we taking some requests, Toto? I'm not too sure. Maybe only Celine Dion. Quite frankly, if we're I guess I'm not singing that. But yes, red dots on the track map. I would wager, given that iRacing has 5 sectors as opposed to every other series in the world, I trust those dots mean the 5 sector, so where they end.
Sector points.
Yeah.
I think, as we said, that Peterson had the fastest Sector 4, which is obviously the carousel. So yeah.
Yeah, the fearsome carousel sort of slightly off camber and then becomes a slightly banked toward in favor on the camber. It's a very, very tricky corner. And this track is definitely housed many different great series, all sorts through IMSA sports cars, And definitely quite a few, obviously, IndyCar races here as well. And the overall track, I was looking at the stats as well, and it was quite poignant that the race lap record is held by Alex Zanardi in 1998 for karts. May he rest in peace. Unfortunately, recently passing away for Mr. Zanardi, and also Kyle Busch in the last week as well. They unfortunately, sudden illness rapidly spread through, and kind of not to bring the mood down a bit as well, but always tell her, live every day, put it that way, and may those people rest in peace as well. But as we get flowing for our formation lap, and yes, it will be Lucas Keys ahead of Glory Babby for Porsche front row. Be interested to see what that Ford Mustang can do from P3, Zach.
Absolutely. I would assume it would possibly have at least a nice enough, be able to stretch its legs a little bit heading towards turn 1, but we'll see how it fares.
Yeah. A little bit of grass being flicked up as well, and looks like maybe some of the puddles at the side of the track have finally dried up as well and won't catch the few people out. We shall see. I imagine it's still a little bit green here and there. I think it's still a few puddles here and there, but definitely drying up. And iRacing definitely does have the most advanced wet racing, wet weather model of all sims right now. Credit to them. And it should be interesting. You can see one there on the left, just on the exit there of turn 5, as we go up the hill for another 90-degree left as well. It's such a kind of unorthodox track, somewhat very old school. Obviously opened in 1955. So very kind of different to a lot of modern circuits, but very technical and very, very fast overall. Very high average speed.
100%. And with that, obviously, the chicaneless layout as well. There's obviously that one chicane after the carousel that can be used, which adds a little extra thing, but
thankfully not.
Yeah, thankfully not. But yeah, no, as we said, like this and Road Atlanta are two old, like classic, I guess you could call them, racing circuits that are obviously just a staple. Like both of them are staples in this game. But you were saying, iRacing's got the most in-depth rain weather and all that. It's so in-depth, people try to avoid it. Like the officials are always regularly empty because people don't like racing in the wet.
Yeah, general thing for sim races, across all sims, quite frankly, everyone tries to avoid the wet race, the rain, and you can only get better at it by driving it. That's all I'll say. You can't take the conditions how they come. You can't always have your perfect temperatures. Sometimes the things are going to be really hot, sometimes they're really cold, and that's just going to be how it is. That's sometimes how it is, like it is in real life, and I feel like that should be sometimes in the sim. Sometimes there are extremes, but sometimes that's just everyone's got the same conditions. Just put it that way. Embrace the challenge. Don't knock it. Oh yes, as well. And the rain did take a long time to implement into the game, many years as iRacing has been around, but that's all for one. We're gonna get things going as we line up 2 by 2 in formation. We're approaching to the start-finish line right now. It will be Lucas Keys in the green Porsche on your left-hand side of the television. And it will be Glory Babby in the white and red Porsche from P2 right now, still holding as they go up the long, almost blind crest, pretty much blind crest right now. And it looks like it's already green, and a good start there from Lucas Keys. Absolutely jumped off Glory Babby, and Glory Babby's going to have to now be aware because Peterson Rodriguez in the pink and gray Mercedes is coming at him, as it looks like they've got ahead of Tim Purcell in the Mustang right now. He's having a look at the inside, but not able to get the move done there on Glory Babby, as it is 1, 2, and 3 for Lucas Keys. Glory Babby and Peterson Rodriguez for the iRacing race tonight. Looks like Tim Purcell dropping down to P4 right now, but pretty clean overall. Not seeing any yellow flags, as the Mustang right now is going to have to keep his eyes in the mirror there of Leo Dreyer in the McLaren just behind him, having a look in the slipstream, but not able to get it done, and the Ford Mustang doing enough to keep ahead right now. But Glory Babby getting close to Lucas Keys right now. He really doesn't want him to get away as they all filter into turn 5, as Lucas Keys gone really deep, really wide. inside and gone completely nearly into the grapple, losing 1-2 positions right now, falling back to P3, just ahead of Tim Purcell in P4 right now. But what happened there? Was there a little bit of a move, or did Lucas just send it a little bit too deep? But it's handed it on the platter right now for Glory Babby. We'll have to see what happens there. And also Peterson Rodriguez getting to P2 right now, so completely not in the script there for Lucas Keys.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Got a brilliant launch off the line, but then there's just obviously through turn 5, just he either outbraked himself or he may have given a helping hand. We'll have to wait and see. Speaking of, he's done it himself.
Just completely on his own, almost getting to the gravel. Peterson doing a good job there to avoid him on the exit as he rejoined, but yeah, just completely sent it deep. Maybe a little bit distracted by Glory Babby in the mirrors.
Something happened back there. The top 5 have now separated quite significantly.
Oh, what's happened to Tim Purcell? Tim Purcell's gone all the way to the back right now and still falling down on the timing tower as well. It looks like he is rolling again, but something's happened to our P4 man in the Ford Mustang of Tim Purcell. We've got a replay here as, oh, something's going, everyone's getting it wrong through the horrible, the King corner. 3 cars losing it potentially on their own. I think Josh Struick involved in that, and potentially Angela Zias in the silver and black Mercedes, but Tim Purcell, you can see there, completely got it wrong and just crawling, still able to go with significant damage for all 3 cars there, all losing it on their own.
Yeah, no, that's three losers to the right, and I believe there was a 4th that actually went left instead.
We've seen in the previous races that the tires are not in their right temperature. They take a lot to come up and potentially have caught many people out on the first couple of laps. You can see 3 cars in the pits, no guessings for that one. So it is Tim Purcell, Tim Crackhill as well, and Angelos Zias making it. Joshua Struick, I swear, did go up, but potentially avoided damage in the Castrol Porsche. But as Lucas Keys has a little bit of a look up at the inside of P2, but goes a little bit deep and compromises his exit as everyone else doing a little bit the same right now. So everyone's still trying to get into a rhythm, but potentially the tires also still having to come up a little bit, and potentially that's where everyone got it wrong there through the kink corner at turn 11 after the carousel as these guys are going along. Looks like Jaden Rondinella in the Porsche trying to put the move on the Mercedes of sorry, no, this is Dylan Smith. I'm looking at the wrong people. Yep, my bad. Connor Archer on Dylan Smith, looking at the wrong people on the timing tower. But yeah, I'm not sure if that Mercedes actually has damage or if it is just an iRacing cosmetic, but it doesn't look like he's handling too well through carousel, so maybe it is real damage.
Yeah, no, maybe. Definitely. It may have just been the case everyone's coming through the kink here, and then maybe there's like a little patch of water or something that's just caught people out. But who knows? There was 3 of them all going.
Yeah, so just these guys as well. Dylan Smith going extremely wide, so I think a lot of people just sending it a little bit, but also potentially a damp patch out there here and there. And you see gravel all over the place on the exit of Canada corner. But yeah, Dylan Smith right now got a lot of pressure from Connor Archer, and definitely has had a whack somewhere to lose that front bumper. Potentially, maybe not be as bad as we can see it, but yeah, potentially the little wet patches coming unstuck a little bit as people send it a little bit hard. Everyone's trying to make moves on the first lap when it is the best opportunity. But yeah, quite significant there. Unfortunately, the Mustang of Tim Purcell was the big loser as the Porsche of Connor Archer has a look at the inside, but not able to get it done down the straight. And will compromise his exit there at turn 1, but still sticking close to Mercedes.
Yeah, as we did see that here it is here. Is it? No, this is obviously this is where all the gravel has arrived.
Oh dear.
So that's Craghill getting helped around.
Yep. Not sure if that was Struick. I think it might have been Jaden Rondinella in the other Castrol Porsche. You did see one of them was wounded. Oh, in the background there, I think that's Patrick Johnson going up the inside of Michael Clark, and not able to get it done on the inside, but it was definitely also close going on the inside. Definitely got the squeeze on by Michael Clark, and definitely went a little bit too deep. Potentially might be a number called between these two, but it is still Michael Clark ahead of Patrick Johnson. But yeah, that was definitely very, very close indeed. But yeah, all going on a little bit right now. Quite a hectic start. We've had a few casualties. The first half of the lap was pretty clean, but everyone else, after that, it's been a little bit of a melee. As you see, Christian Wells in a little bit under attack right now from Joshua Struick, who pretty certain was definitely involved at the kink corner just up ahead on the first lap. You can see a little bit of damage there on the front of that Castrol Porsche on the right-hand side. Every time they run through that corner, they're all just like running over the exit strip, and potentially you can see with the puddles here and there, those curves could be still quite wet if they get it wrong. As Christian Wells looks like he's gone quite deep. He makes the exit still, but the other Porsche is going to be up on the right-hand side, but we'll have the outside for the next corner, and we'll sweep around the outside for turn 13 at Bill Mitchell Bend and makes the move done for Joshua Struick ahead of Christian Wells right now.
Absolutely, as we see Peterson Rodriguez pull the fastest lap with a 2:04.8. He's trying to get back on the babby.
Yeah, been really on form all race as well. It looks like Connor Archer has managed to get ahead of Dylan Smith in the Mercedes right now, so potentially you might be able to see what pace that Connor Archer is able to produce right now for the Pro-Am driver. And it's got a bit of a gap to catch to Matthew Berry, about 3 seconds in the Lamborghini, as the mid-packers all started to space out a little bit from the front pack. But unfortunately Dylan Smith looks like he is driving wounded a little bit and not helping his overall pace. There's 2 Porsches, 3 Porsches, 4 Porsches actually all behind him as well, of Clark all the way down to Christian Wells.
Definitely Porsche split, but he's holding well, but we have to just see if I believe it is just visual damage as we. No, I thought there was a red circle on the mini map for a second.
Yeah, not in any case right now. It looks like, things are looking pretty good for Glory Bradbury, as Lucas Ski's still sticking to the back of Peterson Rodriguez. They've got their wipers on right now, but I think it's just with the odd little bit of spray from the car ahead as they flick up the standing water. And they're all floating right on the exit of the kink corner as well, as they can take it flat, but they have to use every bit of track. But as Lucas Keys dives it up the inside, sends it at the last minute, still gives room on the exit, but there's a little bit of a touch actually say that between him and the Mercedes, and a little bit of a sideways moment for Rodriguez. So a little bit of an argy-bargy. We'll have to see if that one got caught to the stewards or not, but a decisive move there from Lucas Keys, really sent it and didn't want to hang around to follow the Mercedes for the rest of this race.
He's got some work he needs to get back up to doing, so getting past Peterson was definitely priority number 1.
Absolutely, for sure. It looked pretty good, like from the send as well, and it looked like they left in space, but there is so much runoff on the exit as well, and even without 2 cars going, everyone uses different amounts of exit on the on the painted curb. But not too sure that one, whether that got called or not. It looked a little bit, there was definitely a little bit of a touch as the Mercedes got sideways, but might be chalked up to hard racing. We'll see on that one. If there are any stewards on iRacing, please let us know, because obviously I don't think we see it on this timing board if there are penalties, at least in previous races there hasn't been. But we shall see. So, Michael Clark still kind of behind Dylan Smith in the Mercedes as well, with Patrick Johnson just behind him in the green Porsche as well. Having a look up the inside, a little bit brave bit under the braking. Michael Clark also defending the middle part of the track as well, just to dissuade Patrick Johnson. But it's definitely these two having a few goes at each other so far. You can tell Patrick, I think, has got a little bit overall more pace right now, but not able to get things done and get past at the moment.
Yeah, no, definitely trying. Get a replay here of Lucas's overtake. Bit of contact, there might be a bump, yeah. Might be a bump where he might have just lit up the rears a little bit, as on the outside on the curbing.
Yeah, hard to tell from that angle a little bit. It kind of looked like a bit of a hip check potentially, but it could have been all the gravel out there as well. It could have been just a little bit of a slide. Definitely was not much extra room given. It was didn't hang around and leave the Mercedes all the room in the world, as he's not entitled to do so. As actually, Lucas Keys actually might be under threat back from the Mercedes, and the Mercedes has got the power surely down the straight under the wing of the Porsche right now, but the Porsche are actually not doing it too bad down the straight in not being caught so quickly. He goes back to the racing line right now, as the Mercedes had a look at the inside, but I don't think he was able to get it done, as he wasn't able to get that closely. But Peterson, Rodriguez doing a very good job right now on the pace, not really going to let this one go whatsoever. As they round through turn 3 as well and come down to another straight as well. So the Porsche needs to be quick down these straights, because I'm sure the Mercedes in the slipstream will enjoy it a lot. Yeah, this is an ACC as well, where the Porsche is a bit hopeless down the straights, but has a look at the inside, but not able to get it done using all the outside on the entry as well. I'll be interested to know what track limits are like around here. I'm guessing they're quite generous, because I haven't seen a single yellow box next to any of the names which denotes a track limit slowdown, as we know in iRacing. So I think they're pretty damn generous at this track, I have to say, Zach.
Yeah, no, absolutely. With the sheer amount of just regular runoff before the gravel, you would expect that they'd be a little bit lax, as we see Johnston here getting the better of Clark before the corner.
Yep.
And also see just behind them that Struick actually got past Wells, and he's and Wells has sort of dropped back a bit.
Yep. Oh, Lucas has to go to defend as the Mercedes got an almighty run through the kink as well. Has a look on the outside where he was passed by the Porsche, and also close to the diffuser. Might have been a little bit of a touch, but looks like the Porsche kept it all well in hand. It was a good defense from Lucas Keys on that one, but Peterson Rodriguez doing a very, very good job to stick with one of our fastest drivers in OOR, and Lucas gets not the best run through the last corner, and the Mercedes got the run as well. He's got the slipstream, as we're seeing all the lovely bits of paint on that particular Porsche, but as he's in the slipstream, the Porsche just starts to pull away a little bit at the last minute. The Mercedes running out a little bit of puff and potentially running a little bit too much downforce. The Porsche has actually got the legs down the straight, even with the toe, but a good run through the first corner as well. The Mercedes seems to be lovely through some of these corners, as opposed to the Porsche right now, as they get through into turn 3, gets closer again, right up the rear wing. It should be benefiting from the slipstream, and he is getting it, but the Porsche, I think, just a little bit more slippery on the straights and just pulling away right now. It's not what I expected to see.
Yeah, no, I believe, compared to ACC, I believe these two cars are actually swapped, when the Porsche is a little faster. Planted through the corners. Indeed, Luki has, obviously he's had it for the night. He's pulled up and gone home. Yep,
I don't think he had the best race at COTA as well for the 2 races, so unfortunately parked it up, and sometimes it's not meant to be, it's not your night, understandably so. But yeah, unfortunately, I know, to be honest, like the Mercedes got good run, but even in ACC, absolutely so quick through the carousel. It really zooms in, carrying a lot of speed, a lot of confidence in the car through these high downforce corners, and it seems to be where the Mercedes is really enjoying itself. But on the straight, maybe not so. Maybe a setup as well, as I said before, the Mercedes might be carrying a bit more wing, but even in ACC, the Mercedes has got grunt, gets close through the corners again, and I think Lucas not having the best runs through some of these corners as well. But as I was trying to say, even in ACC, the Mercedes has always been quite a draggy car. It's got good acceleration, but top speed has never actually been its strongest point in ACC. And Lucas, I think, going a little bit wide again, and you see the Mercedes a lot closer to the apex and right up the rear wing. But you can see, even now, even with a big slipstream, even with the Porsche punching that big hole in the air, it is pulling away slowly and slowly. The Mercedes gets smaller and smaller on the rear view camera and not able to get close to this Porsche down the straight. It is a real David and Goliath situation right now, where the Mercedes driver and the car seems to be more comfortable through the corners, but the Porsche has got the legs on the straight right now, and they're still keeping Glory Babby in hand. You can see him in the shot ever so slightly here and there. But yeah, I'm sure Lucas won't be trying to focus on catching Glory Babby while he's still got this Mercedes all over him right now.
Yeah, no, I believe the both of them are actually slowly reeling Babby back in, even with, because I think Lucas actually pulled the fastest lap of the race, even with that first back behind him. So this will be interesting.
Really having to work for it as well. As I did notice in the background, there was a fight for P4 between Leo Dreyer and Will Hammond, and it looks like Hammond has managed to get ahead of Leo Dreyer in the yellow Mercedes for Will Hammond. Unfortunately, losing that position, having a bit of mixed luck this season. A quick driver, but not really been the rubber to the green. I mean, obviously the only McLaren we've seen in this series, so potentially we'll be interested whether that's a bit more the car or just how the driver has performed, or potentially have to ask him in the chat afterwards. But still looks like he can hold down P5 right now. There's an almighty gap back to P6 for Matthew Berry in the Lamborghini of 7 seconds. So I think he's looking pretty good for a P5 right now at the very least for Leo Dreyer. But I'm sure he'll want to just go forward. But it looks like the Mercedes of Will Hammond has got the pace right now.
Yeah, as we see the other Mercedes right on the tail of Lucas yet again.
He looks so dialed in, part of Peterson Rodriguez. Like, his lines is just really perfect right on as well. And he's just so close to the gearbox. He's pretty much nearly touching the Porsche. But the Porsche is just like, yeah, the I don't know what to say. Even being in the slipstream, being that close, the Mercedes can't get close enough right now. But yeah, but you are right. They are slightly reeling in Glory Babby. It was 2.5 seconds, and it's now gone to closer to 2 seconds right now as they run through turn 3 again. We see the Mercedes also close, but we'll see it slightly start to disappear away, and it won't start to get closer as things go. But yeah, really a tricky one for Peterson Rodriguez, because what do you do here right now?
Yeah, no, 100%. Because you got to think, do you stay behind him, try and work with him, save a little bit of fuel, because obviously a minor lift and coast while you're behind him as he really gets on the gearbox. Or do you pit now and try and get some clean air? Because I believe we've got, I think Smith was just he's in the pits now, so he's probably doing his stop for the day.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on the pit strategy right now. If we got normal consumption or 2 times consumption on this one, potentially. We'll have to.
I was going to say tank limit.
Yeah. Yeah, we got not 2 times consumption, but 50% tanks. So, yep. Unfortunately, see the Mercedes also close. He's having a look at the inside, but not actually drawing alongside to put his nose up there. Sensible driving, but keeping Lucas very, very honest, that's for sure. But yeah, I believe they're 50% tanks for this one. So 45 minutes. Yeah, definitely a pit stop for at least a fuel top up. I don't think anyone will be really taking tires on this one. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes as well. That gap still kind of stabilizing at 2 seconds from P1 to P2 as Will Hammond. It'll be interesting to see if Will Hammond can do anything about closing the gap to Rodriguez right now, but 6-second gap between them. It's going to be quite substantial, and looks like he's not able to, he's not dropping Leo Dreyer at any rate right now, as it looks like Patrick Johnson is coming into the pits as well, as Christian Wells is drawing alongside Michael Clark in the other Porsche, but the white Porsche of Wells looks like he's got the inside and the strength down the straight. We'll see how they tackle turn 1, but it looks like it's fully cleared him by now as well. So sensible driving and a good move from Wells, able to get that one done as Clark falls down to P10. But yeah, we're interested to see how the pit stops will affect things overall, whether a bit of fuel saving will help things here and there, because the longer you go, the less fuel you'll need to complete the race, and that will shorten your overall time stopped in the box, I imagine, if things work out in this game as they do in other games. But there might be a minimum pit stop time. I'm not too sure. We'll see on that one. But yeah, something to bear in mind.
Yeah, I don't believe there's a minimum time per se, but I believe they do the fuel and tires separately.
Ah, yes. Okay. Well, that will just that will very much cement that I don't think anyone will take tires unless they've had a few spins, I imagine, or they're really about to fall off, because I would imagine 45 minutes should be pretty safe on a set of tires. You've got 50% tanks, but we don't have like double the tire consumption and all that stuff. As you can do in some other sims right now, as we obviously try to engineer the race a little bit to add a bit of variability rather than it being just a straight sprint, just to add things a little bit. And it's Michael Clark not actually letting Christian Wells get away too much and keeping him honest, having a look down the inside going into Canada corner, but just trying to scare him as P2 right now, having to defend there from Mercedes. But we've seen on the straights, is he able to clear him and go back past the Mercedes? Is still there, but not able to get it done. He filters back into line as well, as the Porsche just had enough to keep himself down the straight, but clearly had quite a bad run through the final corner for the Mercedes to draw alongside. Definitely one to maybe see if we can find a look back on, but that gap still stabilizing, and Glory Bradley would be wishing for Lucas Keys and Peterson Rodriguez to fight it out every lap to the end, just to keep themselves busy and keep him at the front uncontested.
Absolutely. Babby's going to be seeing this and hoping they fight more, but I think Peterson might just be poking in to see what he can do, because he probably isn't going to fight too hard, because he knows if they fight, they're going to lose time to Babby. So he might be thinking of what he's doing.
Yeah, it's a tricky one to say as well, because I feel like obviously it'd be interesting. It's hard to say what Peterson would have been able to do without the Porsche in front, but we did see that at the start as well, and obviously Lucas caught him and got past him. So it's, maybe they're getting similar lap times in just completely different ways. But you definitely feel like Peterson could go a little bit quicker with this Porsche. Wasn't in his way, but I'm not sure if he was really making much inroads on Glory Bradley before that. Maybe he's just been fired up a little bit, and as we sometimes do when you're having to follow rather than being hunted down.
Yeah, no, as you see that gap is slowly coming down. I think that's 2/10 in that lap. So they'll still be just trying to push, trying to keep together, see if they can get him.
Yep, nice close, and this all came about because obviously Lucas having a really good start off the jump, like definitely caught Glory Babby and the rest of the field napping a little bit at the green flag, but yeah, unfortunately just went deep on his own on the first lap going into turn 5 and lost the position to Glory Babby and Rodriguez due to his own error. He's addressed one of them and gone ahead of the Mercedes, but we'll see if he's able to get fully past the Porsche. Understandably, he obviously might not be. It took him a while to warm up a little bit, having come from ACC, a different game and a different car at a different track, and wasn't able to do the prep that he would have been able to do if this was the only race he was doing tonight. But that's Lucas Keys for you. He likes to do multiple series, sometimes all on the same night. But yeah, he's been definitely on the pace right now, and I was so curious as well. Obviously, Ryan Bork isn't here tonight, our championship leader in the Lamborghini. It would have been interesting to see where he filtered into this whole battle.
100%. Definitely would have made for an interesting conundrum. As we did see that Michael Clark has come out, or has done his pit stop now, so he's obviously given up the ghost on trying to get Wells back, and he's pulled off and he's going to see if he can get something. Rodriguez still looking to try and get past. He's not just giving up on it.
Yeah, he's got really good runs through Carousel and the kink. I've noticed on a few times now on these last laps there. And I think Lucas is running out of a little bit of a front tire or just a front downforce on the exit of the corners, and just not getting the exits and not carrying the speed through those corners that the Mercedes driver is able to do, as actually Lucas Keys and Rodriguez and Glory Babby all coming into the pit on the same lap right now. So interesting. We'll see how they execute their stops, because there's going to be no undercut. And having Andrea as well. So clearly this is the limit for the tanks when you start the race. And this is interesting to see.
Everyone's coming in.
Archer, everyone is electing to dive in right now. And yeah, how do you execute? I have to say, I haven't done a pit stop in iRacing, so I'll be interested to see how things go. It's not LMU, so we can phase through them. A little bit worrying to do because I'm used to LMU now, and it looks like Dreyer as well. Everyone coming in, no one's going straight. So Angelos Zeros, I imagine, will be the first one, but those guys, him and Tim Purcell, boxed on lap 1, so I'm not too sure if they were even able to keep fueling and going, as well as Glory Babby exits first, followed by Lucas Keys and Peterson Rodriguez. So it looks like no overall time gained for anyone, potentially Rodriguez being the one losing me out.
Dreyer's pipped Hammond.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. It seems like Hammond got moved.
He's got a penalty, I imagine. Black square next to his name for Will Hammond.
Speed, maybe.
It's going to ruin his P4. He's already lost that one. Unfortunately for him, that's, I imagine, going to ruin his day quite substantially. But, things haven't changed too much at the front, with the exception of Rodriguez completely losing out a big gap to Lucas Keys. Well, relatively big gap comparison to how he was before the pit stop for the Mercedes driver, losing about 1.5 seconds. Lucas Keys about that 1.5, 1.8 that he was on as he coming in, as Dylan Smith on the back of Christian Wells right now as they run down Moraine straight into P5, just ahead of him, Patrick Johnson as well. But it looks like a pretty done and deal move for the Mercedes. But the Porsche's still there on the outside, but will be on the outside for the next corner as well. And it gets all just given enough room and not being put on the grass by the Mercedes on the entry there. But it is going to be easy done for Dylan Smith on that one.
It does appear that the black flag has been removed from 333, so I think it might have just been a minor blip that they remove, that race control might have removed for him. So he's still free to race. As he got past Dreyer as well. I noticed that now as well too.
I was going to say we saw Dreyer ahead at the exit, didn't we? And now they're back, switched back around as well. So not too sure on that one. Seeing everyone say no for 333 as well. I'll need some clarification on that one.
Yeah, very interesting. Well, Clark seems to have lost out minorly to Wells. He's dropped back about half a second. Smith and Johnston, I think, might have swapped spots, and I think Smith was actually behind Christian before his pit stop.
Yeah, I wonder if he elected to repair a bit, because we've obviously seen him reattach a front bumper. Well, we did speculate that was a bit more, maybe that damage was, I think he definitely had damage. I think it just looked a bit worse than it actually was. But he probably did a quick repair as well, I imagine. I think there is one available each race for these sprint races, just to keep people in the race. But unfortunately for Dylan Smith, but obviously, we'll see how things go. I still wondering about P7 and NPA, Angelos Zeos and Tim Basil, who were the two big casualties on lap 1. As you can see, the L1 being when they boxed for lap 1. So I'm not too sure if they can actually get to the end on their tanks. I wouldn't be too surprised to see them box in the next couple of laps if that's the case.
Yeah, I was going to say Crag Hill was the other one as well, and he's obviously just coming out of the pits now, so I would assume within the next couple laps they're going to have to come in.
Yeah, for sure, as well. But unfortunately for those guys, understandably so, had to come in and repair the damage, because especially we saw with Tim Purcell's Mustang looking properly very sorry. Definitely a bit of a broken pony, sadly, for the pony car. Getting it wrong at that part of the track as well. Speaking of which, Tim Purcell on the back of Angelos Zia, so it's a battle between the two guys who unfortunately are in their own race potentially a little bit, as Angelos just ahead by Nada in the Mercedes, going through Bill Mitchell Bend and about to close up the lap. We'll see. I wonder if one of them gonna come into the box this lap. I wouldn't be too surprised for these guys. And Angelos Diaz in and Tim Purcell in. So yeah, like we nice of us to get a prediction right as a commentator. Normally doesn't happen.
I believe Neil Hughes might have taken tyres, because I think before the pit stops he was ahead of Wells, Clark, Struick, all of those guys, and now he's near the back of the field. He must have taken tyres.
Yeah, not too sure on that one. Looks like he's not too behind. Benjamin Hignet's in this race. We haven't seen Ben Hignet all night as Joshua Strait gets all the way to the edge and into the grass on the exit there at turn 3, really flirting at those edges, but trying to close down on Connor Archer as well. Joshua doing a good recovery drive considering his substantial little moment on the first lap. He was another one of those drivers that had an off, but did avoid, I think, substantial damage in his Castrol Porsche on lap 1, and he's done a good job to recover things as they go. Currently holding down P8, looking to get past Connor Archer for P7, and then I think Matthew Barry not too far up the road with 15 minutes to go. I think these guys need to be a little bit of aware in case Joshua Strait comes at them.
Yeah, as we see Smith on the back of Johnston, he's obviously he wants that spot. What else was I looking at?
I think Patrick Johnson was one of the early pitters as well, but also Dylan Smith as well. You can see was kind of the first one to box and actually looking pretty quick right now. As we've seen a Mercedes on the Porsche for the last few laps, looking really good through this back section. But potentially, I imagine Lucas and Patrick will be using the same setup as they obviously teammates in the Porsche, and we've seen the Porsches are pretty quick down the straight, potentially a bit trimmed out as they go, and the Mercedes not the fastest car down the straights, but definitely always got good punch and looks really composed through the corners right now as they go around into turn 14. View of different lines as well, but it looks like Patrick did a good exit there, coming onto the straight and up the crest as well. This crest is really cool and also unfortunately really terrifying, because I've seen a horrible accident where there has been a car stranded just after that crest in real life, and unfortunately did get a substantial crash at speed.
Not ideal. As we see Struick on the back of Connor, he has been catching every lap.
Yep, getting closer and closer. It'll be similar machinery as well, so the drivers and the setup will come into factor a little bit. Just to see how things go. Obviously, talking things about earlier, we've got the Daytona coming up as well. Be interesting to see, as obviously all our series are coming to the end. It's a penultimate round for our 5 weekly series for across LMU, iRacing, and of course our staple ASSETTO CORSA COMPETIZIONE. And they're looking to end the seasons on a high as well. Interesting to see what the future holds. Obviously, I mentioned the pole in iRacing, potentially looking at maybe an IndyCar series or a ARC.
The ARCA series, basically.
ARCA series, that's it. Yeah, which I'm embarrassing to say. I don't actually remember. Is it Roval? Is it Roval Racing or
Oval? It's
Oval.
It's Oval Racing. I think that's the intention. Is that
with
the second season, shall we say, will be an Oval Racing.
And that'll be top stock cars, I imagine.
Yes.
Or NASCAR stock cars.
I believe they're older NASCARs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I remember the name, but I couldn't put it to mind at present. But I'd be interested to see either one of those as well. Definitely, for sure. Might be a bit of, if iRacing returns, open wheel racing series to return to Octane Online Racing since the F1 series that we used to have. Would be very interesting to see in a, let's just say, a more real, more quality simulation, to say the least, in iRacing with the IndyCar. Definitely take a few jabs here and there, but don't feel like they were undeserved on the state of the current F1 games, and especially I remember just for our side for broadcasting and commentary and just multiplayer organization. I remember it was quite a headache, and I wasn't even partaking in it. As between these guys, okay, Purcell and Zeos fighting things on, and just to point on things before as well. And obviously, next month is going to be the real life Le Mans, and that's where we're going to hear some, I imagine, I'm hoping, some substantial news on the potential future for Le Mans Ultimate, the game, where it will be going. They did say what their next DLCs are going to be were announced at that one, so we will know something. Captain Obvious here, not to state the obvious, but yes, we will find out shortly in a few weeks' time. So obviously that will dictate what will happen in our future series of Le Mans Ultimate. Potentially some special events I've heard as well going in the intermediary for interim, between seasons, I imagine, and obviously. Just to point things on as well, we got our ACC Enduro at Watkins Glen, the 12-hour on the 13th of June as well on the Saturday. So do get signed up for that as well for our next ACC Enduro. Looking forward to that one. 12 hours of Watkins Glen. Nice to have it at a really nice track as well. I think universally quite like track, Zach.
100%. Oh yes, I think the next month is actually just being a very large, like a very big time for just racing, sim racing and news. Because I think that next month we're actually going to hear word of a new track and car coming to iRacing as well.
Yeah, very exciting as well. And I'm not someone who really has ever really played Gran Turismo, but I did see like all people are happy because I think they're adding like all the like 4 hypercars being added to that game. So I think sim racers or racers in general, racing fans are all eating good quite a bit here, there, and everywhere. Obviously, the success of Horizon, so it's not a simulation, so to speak, but racing games in general. We're all car lovers. I don't think you would do sim racing if you didn't like cars, quite frankly. Maybe could be wrong on that one, but I feel like I'm pretty safe to say that one. But yeah, Horizon 6 obviously been very, very popular. You can see many. If you look on any friends list, I imagine you'll see someone playing it. At the very least, you're going to see Ben Curtis Stieballs playing it. But yeah, it should be. Everyone's kind of eating good right now. iRacing. What do you have any speculation on what that tracking car is going to be, or is there's no clues?
There has been word as we see Peterson back on the back of Lucas Keys, as the both of them are near enough within a second of Babby within the last 8 minutes of this race. So this could get very interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I believe. Let's see what Peterson does here.
Yes. Oh, he's all so close as Lucas was a little bit on the exit through Canada corner and going wide a little bit on the last corner, but carrying the speed better than Rodriguez. But yeah, Rodriguez done a really good job to close down that 1.5 seconds right now. Let's see if he can get that prediction in now on the iRacing car.
Yeah, I believe there was rumours that the iRacing car would be a Caterham, and the track would either be Bahrain or Paul Ricard.
That's a Caterham's very, very popular series. Obviously, maybe not so in the American side, which iRacing is mostly. It's also close through the mid part of the corner, really carrying the speed, but maybe not getting the exits for Rodriguez. But yeah, Caterham's extremely popular, especially in the British racing scene, understandably so. A very, very good car to race in as well. Like, just basically, it's kind of a almost Formula Ford light to a degree, kind of the probably closest things you can get to race to single seaters. But I have to say for amateur classes as well, so that will be a cool one as well. Between Paul Ricard and Bahrain, it'll be interesting. I'm surprised not one of those is actually in the game, but I quite like Bahrain, but I remember when we did it at Le Mans Ultimate a few weeks ago, it wasn't the most popular. It'll be interesting to see on that one, because I don't think Paul Ricard is the most popular track either. I think it's kind of best of two evils, as see Rodriguez really carrying a lot of speed on the exit, getting so close, all close, really touching the rear bumper, all over the diffuser right now as we're getting a face full of exhaust from the Porsche. And oh, there's a little bit of a touch as he gets a bit of a run. I'm not sure if Lucas got a little bit of a wiggle there on the exit of the kink, and they're gonna run side by side going into Canada corner. Is the Mercedes still up the inside? Yes, he is. He's got the inside. The Porsche gives him room. The Porsche goes wide of Lucas, but there's still long side on the exit. But no, the Mercedes has made the move done. Excellent stuff by Rodriguez. Gets the move done, but is he going to be able to keep it as they run through into the last corner right now? Can he get enough of an exit? Because we've seen how good that Porsche has been on the straight. The Mercedes driver looking very punching, very strong right now, taking his car up to P2.
Yeah, and just that little kerfuffle there between these two has already given Babby near enough a second. on top of him. So then he's now drawn out a second again. He's looking again. Then he thinks better of it.
You see, though, he was closing in. We've seen from when the Mercedes was behind how strong that Porsche has been on the straight, and it's really closing in. So he really needs to get some good exits and give himself a breather to keep the Porsche behind right now. But yeah, as I said, open up the gap for Glory Babby with less than 5 minutes to go. This will be a blessing for the 47 car, the championship contender, as the Mercedes goes defensive up the inside. Lucas looks to the inside but doesn't get it done, and just looking to unsettle the Mercedes here, there, and everywhere. And it looks like it will keep behind him for this mixed section right now through turn 5 and 6, and going through to hurry downs as well, and which is where I think the Mercedes has been stronger, and especially through the carousel. We'll stick with this battle right now and see how much of a gap the Mercedes is able to keep on the exit of the carousel, because definitely that Porsche is going to be coming at him.
Yeah, no, that Porsche is gonna. I think Lucas is gonna just try and hold with him, and then through kettle bottoms, and then the main straight, he's gonna try and get back again.
Look at the speed, though. Like, the Mercedes can carry so much more speed on the exit of the carousel, and especially through this kink as well. I think the Porsches have really been kind of a bit weak through that part of the track right now. You can see how much of a gap the Mercedes has managed to bring, but he needs to maintain this gap, because just once that Porsche starts to get going on the straights, it is closing in at a noticeable amount of kilometers per hour. But that gap still stabilizing to Glory Babby. But really impressive stuff from Rodriguez. We did see flashes of really good speed from him from the last couple of races, and at Charlotte as well. But getting a good exit on the last corner. 3 minutes left on the clock. What he's able to do, he's already closed actually two tenths already in that last sector to Glory Babby. So what will happen on these last 3 minutes, Zach?
I think Pearson has been able to keep his tyres much nicer, because in that, even just coming off of that final corner, he's now a second ahead of Lucas.
Yeah.
He has dropped Lucas, and he is going after the other Porsche.
Yeah, he's completely dropped him as well. And I did speculate whether the Porsches are a little bit more trimmed out, and that less downforce has maybe, started to suffer those tires through the corners on the exits as well, taking more out of them, as Josh Stewart in the Castrol Porsche still looking at the back of Conor Archer. Conor Archer doing a very good job to keep a driver like Joshua Stewart in his mirrors, holding down P6 right now for the 381 driver right now. But Joshua Stewart, I'm sure, won't make it too easy for him. But yeah, definitely battles here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, I'm still very intrigued. And speaking of battles, Will Hammond still got Leo Dreyer all over the back of him as well. So that mix-up in the pit stops still going the way of Lil Hammond at the end of the day, despite a little bit of a scare and potentially having to be moved in the box as well, which lost him in the initial spot, but did manage to get it back on the exit of the pit stop. I'm not too sure when that happened, but it is the Mercedes holding down P4. And 1 second now. The gap's down to 1 second between P1 and P2. And this part, as I said, the Mercedes has been so strong through this last sector, through Kettle Bottoms, all the way down to Canada Corner, really closing in. Less than 2 minutes, almost 1 minute left on the clock. Is it going to be too little, too late for Rodriguez? Glory Babby needs to do everything. Keep his line, keep it smooth, keep it fast, and keep it going all the way to the line. Just one more lap, I imagine, this time around.
Yeah, if this is going to be onto the final lap, and I think looking at it, Rodriguez was gaining 2/10 through the carousel alone.
Yeah, he's been so quick. And Dylan Smith.
And Smith. Round going again.
Absolutely going at it as well. Flying through the corner, they've managed to catch up to the back of Matthew Berry, as well as Leo Dreyer on the back. We need more cameras. We need to abuse the camera picture like the F1 feed's been doing, but we're doing a lot better job than it's doing on direction this season, as Leo Dreyer got to hold it around the outside of the Mercedes for an excellent move of the race around the outside of turn 1 for the McLaren driver, on taking P4 away from Will Hammond.
What a move. That's a definite contender for Overtake of the Week.
stick that one on thermal overtake of the week, and surely it'll be a winner. Oh my goodness, but Will Hammond's coming back at him. It's not over. Will Leo Dry defends the inside in the run down to P5, turn 5 right now. He holds the inside. Does he keep it tight? Doesn't go too deep. Oh, a little bit deep. He's gone off. He's gone off. Has he found it? Oh, he avoids the barrier, keeps it going in a straight line, but unfortunately P4 goes begging for Leo Dreyer.
Yeah, that's just the McLaren snap as he came off on the throttle and just didn't help him.
Oh, what a couple of corners,
as we see,
though.
Peterson is now on a second. But he's
on a second.
right there.
Through the kink. Is Leo Dreyer ahead by a second, but we've gone past 45 minutes. So this is going to be the last lap, and only a couple of corners left for Glory Babby. I think it's going to take a substantial moment for the 47.
All it takes is one corner.
All it takes one corner, but he's got 2 left as he comes through Bill Mitchell Bend right now. Through turn 13, here to turn 14 right now, and we'll be going onto Road America straight. He just needs to nail this last one, but it's pretty day and done, I think, for the 47 car. 8/10 of the gap to Peterson Rodriguez. A commendable effort from the P2 driver to close that gap, but it is going to be Glory Babby who wins the penultimate round of the Season 2 of Thermaltake iRacing Series in the Porsche and takes that win. Peterson Rodriguez P2, Lucas Keys P3, and the fight now still going for P4, 5, 6, and 7 as well, but it looks like it will be Will Hammond ahead of Leo Dreyer as Joshua Schuick all over the back of Connor Archer's Porsche, but the Pro-Am driver is going to get it done. Puts his boot down to the pedal and going to bring home P6 for the Pro-Am driver. Well done for Connor Archer.
Fantastic work as we get, I think it's a 5-car gaggle near enough onto the final straight. 4.
Ooh, what's happened to the Mercedes? Is the Mercedes out of fuel there?
Run out of fuel.
Dylan Smith, is he going to make the crest? Yes, he does, but only so. But he's got to lose another one to Michael. Oh, no, he didn't cross the line. Michael Clark pips him for P11 as the Mercedes coasts to the line for Dylan Smith.
Oh, he tried, but he didn't quite get there as we get.
Oh, there's battles everywhere. As Angelo Cios now defending from Tim Purcell, our 2 lap 1 casualties, still fighting tooth and nail the whole time. A bit of a bad run there for Angelo Cios. He's right on the back is the Mustang of Tim Purcell. It's a drag race to the line between the 2 nationally aspirated V8s. They're gonna draw even across the line, but it's gonna go the way of Angelo Cios to take home P16, no matter the position. They fight it out. I love it.
This has been an absolutely insane race as we get, and then obviously Crag Hill coming around the final corner. Having his own little race, getting his own little time in. But that was a fantastic race, all up and down the field. Broadcaster had no idea where to look.
Yeah. So I think Glory Babby in his celebrations has managed to take the wing off of his Porsche as he does puts a couple of Summer Nat 11s down. But yes, understandably so. Once the car doesn't have to meet inspection after they cross the line, it's not real live. But yeah, it does come home P1, taking that move, capitalizing on Lucas's error on the first lap. But was kept honest at the end there by Peterson Rodriguez. Yeah, Peterson definitely getting a promotion to pro, that's for sure. He's been absolutely on it and gave us a really good couple of the whole race. Gave us a good battle to watch the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. Peterson and Lucas, Hammond and Dreyer, Archer, Struick, Wells, Clark, all of them it was just battles up and down the field. Hell, even Zois and Purcell, they might have been the lap one casualties, but they were fighting all race.
Absolutely, indeed. As yes, Ben Hignett as well. We didn't see Ben Hignett, I think, all night. He kind of just snuck away and did his own thing. But yes, that is going to be the results for this one. Is Glory Babby ahead of Rodriguez and ahead of Keys for our podium. But it'll be interesting to see what the standings are for the final round. Or get the admin sort that out, as I think Glory Babby's going to blow up his engine at this rate, doing donuts. But who cares at this point? But yeah, Glory Babby ahead of Rodriguez, ahead of Lucas Keys for our podium. Hammond P4, Dreyer P5. An excellent battle between those guys in the last couple of laps. Struick, with excellent recovery, taking home P7 just behind Connor Archer in P6. Matthew Berry P8. Patrick Johnson P9. P9 and Christian Wells P10 to make our top 10. But a cracking battle at a cracking track as well. The numbers have dropped off a little bit for our attendance, as we've seen in many other splits as well, but we still got a very quality race, that's for sure. And thank you everyone for putting this on.
No, 100%. Like, this is just racing track as it should be. When you're getting, 4 or 5 battles up and down the field. And Rodriguez, I reckon, with another lap or two, he probably could have been right on the back of Babby.
Yeah, he was looking really strong at the end there. But we'll wrap things up. Obviously, as I said, tomorrow we will be going to LMU on our Thursday split. LMU WEC, followed by Split Red ACC, and as I said, obviously Friday we've got ELMS and Daytona 3 hour on the weekend. Next race for the final race finale for iRacing next week will be Watkins Glen as well, so it'll be interesting to see how the championship gets shaken up after this one. But yep, that's going to be it for tonight. That's been me from Cameron. Thank you, Zach, for commentating with me, and thank you, Glenn, on the cameras as well. And thank you, all the boys and girls in the volunteer doing stewarding, race direction, everything that helps put these races on. Really do appreciate you all. But that'll be it from us. Have a good night and take care.